bad idea again. Maybe one day I'll actually quit. But tonight I'm not over it. You say come closer and I give in. Yeah, here we go again. You're a bad idea again. But I always let you back in. Every time I say I'm done, I'm lying. You walk in the room and I stop trying. You're a bad idea again. But here I am at your door at 10. Guess I never learned my lesson. You're a bad idea again. Die for your dreams, running on fumes, trying to get by. Take what you need, love what you do, and you'll be alright. Some money, power, glitz and some glamour to make you happy. Will you be happy in the end? Flip through all this pain, breaking out this place. Step outside your head tonight. Bringing all your dreams to life. Money, power, glitz and glamour to make you happy. Will you be happy?
Hello, welcome everybody to another night of CSC Combines for Season 20. I'm Proto, GM of Pact of Embers, DRG, and I'm here with Cat Acoustics.
Hello, everyone.
So we're kind of jumping in the middle here. Our HUD doesn't have us seeing rounds or anything, but Reaper absolutely demolishes O. Gets into this pit here for the post plant, 2v2. Both the CT players coming up lane. Pope Steve takes out Kai. Just Reaper here in the pit is going to be able to take out Tim the Big One, but Pope Steve is going to trade, and that's going to close it out in the CT favor. We are missing the HUD at the moment. I'm not sure if the stream can see it. A little bit of technical difficulties. Kat, do you reckon? Yes, we're good. We're good. We're looking much better. Kat, what tier are you in? Do you have a tier signed out?
Sorry?
You have a tier signed out, or have you played before?
I have played as in the league. No, I don't play in the league.
Let's see. It's 3-0. This is looking like it's contender, I think. So Tim, top banana, takes out spawned in. Kai gets the trade, and Pope Steve trades it back. Render hitting a nasty 1D up banana onto Pope Steve, though, is going to turn this into a 1v3. But looks like the net is starting to close around Render. Yeah, Chill Pyro on the op is just going to take out Render. Make a clean 4-0 start for CT side here. So, few new names, but a few names I recognize here across CSC. Chilled Pyro, AGM of one of the franchises, Counterspell. And then Tim the Big One, longtime prospect player, playing up a little bit here. And we can also see Aftermath. It's been in contender for a few seasons as far as I know. That's all I recognize out of this. So this is not just newbies sweating it out or anything. This has got some people with experience in this lobby. Not much happening on the map. Flash play towards Banana, spawned in, gonna dodge the flash and take out both Pope Steve and Tim the Big One. And that's gonna open up the B site. O is running over, but that smoke's gonna go down on CT. Chilled Pyro is gonna take out one player before going down, or he's gonna take out one player in towards apartments before rotating out. Looks like bomb got left in towards T spawn. I think Pyro is going to be ready for this boost on top of, but still gets the kill on the planner. Aftermath goes down, and Pyro seems so aware about this flank. Oh, the flash through, not clearing behind. Actually takes out a second, but Reaper is going to trade on the Glock. A little awkward there. Bravo Cats do take their first. What are these? Okay, these can't be the. I know the team names in these pugs or these combines are usually like one of the players from either team, where he's assigned as captain. But Alpha Dogs and Bravo Cats is pretty. That's some bias, if I had to say. I feel like. Cat, do you like Inferno?
Wouldn't be my first pick, I would say.
Kai spawned in. Both go down to Tim the Big One's MP9 and Banana. And they might start to feel the same way. Kai 1 and 6. Hopefully can pick it up. But not a great round for that to happen. Ooh, Reaper. Almost gets the flick off. Not quite. Not even the wallbang. And things just kind of slowed down. Ooh, Aftermath. Peeking out a boiler. Pulls the op shot. Peeks. Oh, Reaper's gonna get 2 on Banana with a collat. But it's just Reaper in a 1v3. Yeah, this map plays really odd, I think, in an unorganized environment, right? You get in these, like, you either have it where people are kind of just throwing themselves into the banana fight, into the apartments fight, and that's kind of just coin flipping the round, essentially, or everybody's playing really passively around the utility, and nothing's happening for about a minute straight. And then people just kind of feel awkwardly forced out into fights that aren't exactly favorable, like Aftermath was there. Reaper creeping up middle, gonna miss the first shot, and just totally bypasses Octagon. He's gonna hear these footsteps from O, who is low, but not gonna catch the rotate. And whiffs the shot, O, getting another clean kill. And Alpha Dogs take 5. Money's looking a little rough for the T side. Low utility, not a ton of cash to buy in. I think Kai is a name I recognize as well, as having played in previous seasons. A little curious as to if the T's can find like a real answer here. I mean, they kind of just seem to be respecting the utility, and then the time comes for the fights to happen, and then they kind of just take them in a disorganized way and crumble apart. Which you kind of hate to see when they're spending so much time just waiting. And waiting. Begone. Loses his patience, goes looking for information, and gets taken out by Kai in that bedroom. Pieces start moving towards that A site. There is a lurk over towards B in render, just a deagle though, so just kind of here to keep the defense honest. But brackets control taken. Reaper does take out O. Pope Steve takes out render, but 35 seconds on the clock, and things are looking a little awkward. Pyro, at a default, is able to hit the first shot onto Kai, not able to hit the follow-up shot. Aftermath takes out Tim the Big One, chilled Pyro support, and spawned in. Puts Pyro down, putting Pope Steve in a 1v3. Shoe on the other foot for the first time in a while here. Freebie on Aftermath, who's searching a little too deep into CT there. Steve looking to make a little bit of a biblical play to keep their commanding lead. Goes up the lurk smoke onto site. Searches. Hit on him, but breaking this crossfire is going to be tough. Is able to find the first on Reaper, but does not react in time to find Spawned In, who does get that trade from the apartments.
Yeah, but this round, everything started to slowly fall apart for the CTs, despite the T's taking their time. Really, after that first kill, they started rotating into B, and then, yeah, they were just able to take the round.
Yeah, I mean, the CTs were in a good spot to do something. Pyro and Tim in particular really needed to deliver a little bit more in that site defense. Round was pretty winnable at that point, but just falling short, missing a couple shots. But ooh, it's a B play. It's a fast B play. Reaper takes out Pope Steve, render, finding Tim the Big One, and the site is just gone. It rotates to try to come from the flank, but a smoke goes down behind them. Banana, and it looks like the CTs aren't really sure where to go to get something to work with here. Chilled Pyro goes down. And it's a 2v5. Real exciting map. There's one of those coin flip rounds I was talking about. The Bravo Cats decided to just run it up Banana. I guess figuring the econ was low. And are rewarded for it as they clear out the CT spawn and keep 5 alive. Bit of good fortune coming into this backside of the first half.
Yep, the strategy has kind of shifted over the past 2 rounds. 2 rounds ago, they were waiting for the CTs to come to them. Now they're initiating most of the fights at the moment, and it is playing out well for them.
Yeah, and it's another low buy round for the CTs. They're just going for a B stack. Are we going to see an Astrala stack or a Banana shove? Oh. It's looking like a proper stack. Chilled Pyro, first line of defense, a 5-7 and a Dream. Is Spawned In going to walk into the crosshair? Ooh. Spawned In spotted by Pope Steve. A little bit of an awkward fight here. Chilled, how long can you hold your patience? Not too much longer, and you're going to get rewarded with 2 kills onto Spawned In and Render, getting 2 rifles. Meanwhile, on the other side of the map, Reaper is going to explode into that arch space, which should guarantee that the bomb goes down for the Bravo cats here, but big find from Pyro to creep up on that contact. I'm not really sure what's happening. I'm not sure why the bomb hasn't gone down on A. I'm not sure why we're just sitting at car. Is the bomb down at car? I guess our HUD doesn't really show this. The bomb might be down at car and they're just looking for a way in. But they're stacked up on this. This could be a bloodbath. They have utility for this. I mean, they have flashes. They have a smoke. There's that flash. And you're going to self-full blind. Reaper takes out 2 from the flank. Aftermath finds Pope Steve. Octagon takes out Reaper on the flank. And it's just not enough to work with. So, Alpha Dogs, more of their lead chipped away. But, pretty good round result overall, I'd say, given everything.
Yeah, at the beginning of that round, it really looked like Alpha was getting the better of them, but then the round did kind of turn around as, yeah, the pace slowed down a little bit, and Bravo were able to take advantage of that.
And a lot of their success has been off the back of Reaper. I mean, look at 12 and 7. Kai's picked it up too. Now almost even KD, finding one on Octagon on the other side of the map, while Render takes out Tim in Banana. O puts down the top frag. Reaper in the apartments. Flash coming through. It's looking like a pop on B, but it's going to fall flat. Pope Steve putting Render down. And it's a 3v3. Aftermath seems to have slipped the net here. Finds a gap into the archway. A minute left on the clock. Plenty of time to play with here. Spawned in. Probing. Aftermath! A little bit choppy, but finds Chilled Pyro. And now this Pope Steve. Pressure. Gonna push you to go looking for something, but ultimately just gonna go down. The CT side's locked out. And it's just O. 1v3. Aftermath puts him down. Great play by Aftermath. Slipping the net there into Arches on the rotate. Well, this half's turned on its head.
Yeah, the shift in strategy from the T's has really turned Alpha on its side. And yeah, they have evened out the half here. So they're no longer... They are playing much more aggressively than they were at the beginning of the half.
Looks like we have a little bit of a technical issue for the moment. Another one on the board, he closed up the ground. But yeah, I think T side, especially on this map, you can kind of just be playing to the degree Reaper is, and you can just make a game that feels bad for everybody else actually look really, really competitive on the scoreboard, like what we're seeing here. Last round of the half. 12. It's looking like a banana play. The util is in. Pope Steve is burning. Is going to go down to that molly from Render. It's going to put the CTs at a player deficit very early. A smoke going down in the apartment stairs. Reaper is behind it, but seems to be playing patient. And yeah, you're right. You're right. Look, they're getting on these much more aggressive angles. They're looking for fights. They're taking space early, and they're getting rewarded for it. Ooh, Tim and O combine, taking down one each in Render and Spawned In, respectively, to flip that advantage around and hold down the B site. Octagon making their own bit of a play here, creeping in the lapse-long hall in towards Boiler, is going to catch Reaper from behind. That's the top frag down. Oh, Chilled Pyro walks into the crosshair of Aftermath, and the rotates are coming in from across the map. Oh, is in this wine cellar, does hear the footsteps of Aftermath. Is Aftermath going to be ready for this close? That's the bomb dropped, and Tim's going to find Kai on the bomb site, and that's going to be a tied half. After a 5-0 start, I think it was, or 5-1 start from the Alpha Dogs. Bravo Cats pull it back to a tie.
Despite that, this round, the CTs were able to adapt to on Inferno with the long corridors. The AWP can definitely be a deadly weapon here, catching players off guard.
Curious to see what the recipe is here. I think on T side it's really easy to mix those fight taking in, but going to CT here, the T's are going to bring the fight to you, as we can see with this banana rush. Octagon goes down to Reaper, Spawned In takes out O, Pope Steve takes out Spawned In return, and Reaper and Kai find two more, close down the bomb site. Aftermath on the flank, rotate, puts down Tim before he can even get out of the smoke. Great job. That's a good way to start. I guess what I was trying to say was just that it's harder to dictate the pace when you're on CT.
Despite that, Alphas did adapt pretty well to a full banana play here.
Yeah, they had quick rotates and respected the rush and just backed off. They did pretty much exactly what you should do when you see something like that. Try to shave off one or two and then just get back in your defensive positions. Banana control taken. Chilled Pyro gets a Glock or a P250 kill down middle onto Render. Aftermath finds Octagon in the apartments. Chilled Pyro is going to get taken down by Kai from this banana push. Spawned In finds another in the apartments, and the bomb's going to go down. Or the bomb's going to be left alone. Creeping into apps. Tim goes down. That's going to be 8-6.
Yeah, this round they really started using Bravo's own medicine against them, being able to take early control of Banana, which is where the round really started to crumble for Bravo.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have much to work with if you're Bravo Cats there, but I guess the sides have swapped and the team names have not swapped, but for posterity, when we talk about Alpha Dogs, we were talking about the CT side, and the Bravo Dogs are on T side. And we're seeing what we saw at the start of last half again, just with the roles reversed. Util's being respected, people are probing, nobody's really taking any significant risks, and it's just going to become about who can convert. A little bit of action in middle. Chilled Pyro taking out Spawned In. Chilled has been playing pretty well this game. About even. Steve creeping into the arch with the space this has taken. Chilled spots one in pit. Reaper's a little bit wary of this. Ooh, Render eats a nade in the pit. This is so awkward. Reaper spots, but plays Trigger Discipline. Oh, the bomb is going B. All this noise has been made, but they might know this. Yeah, Steve Goes down to Reaper. It's just Kai on the bomb site itself, though. Octagon takes the fight. Tim, caught looking the wrong way by Kai, and this round is totally falling apart. And just nobody can connect their bullets from the T side. First gun round squandered. That was awkward. Just like, you think that maybe the T's have like a bit of an awkward leg up. You know, the comms are like, I'm in CT spawn, I'm in CT spawn, they don't know I'm here. And then the whole time Reaper's just walking you down from behind. Oh. Spots one. Op on spawned in. Smoke is bad. Misses the shot. The nade comes in. Oh, chilled pyro. The P250. Not able to find much, but gets away with his life. Feel like you could take a nap watching this map, and you set an alarm for every time the round hits like about the minute mark, and then you won't miss anything. Breaking through middle. Aftermath peeking from the arches. Crosshair. Sloppy is only able to take out one before going down to a deagle. Not the way you want that to go. A lot of good damage, but should have had 3 there. Flash goes out. Oh, it's a fake flash. Spawned in. Whiffs the adjust. Ooh, but is not going to miss the follow-up onto O. Tim creeping into the archway goes down. And Pope Steve and Octagon taken out by Render from the balcony. CTs are
once
really annoyed
again,
with this.
once again, waiting for the fights to come to them. I mean, it does seem to be playing out positively for them. They are up 4 rounds.
I mean, this is like I said, this is like a role reversal of what we saw in the first half for the CTs, right? They played this scared, like, patient style, and then kind of fell flat every time they went into an exec. And then they changed things up and got more aggressive and much more demanding about what fights they wanted to take and were rewarded for it. And the T's here just haven't done that yet, it seems like. Tim finds Aftermath. In towards that apartment side. Oops. Sloppy smoke on the lane side is going to get O picked off by Spawned In. We're all 4v4. Smoke goes down on that B choke point. It looks like the T's don't really know exactly where they want to go quite yet. And Kat, this is that waiting for the fights to come to them that we were talking about, right?
Yeah.
They're just kind of hoping they get spoon-fed a fight, or they just find some gap, and if they don't, well, then this happens. Spawned In finds another one from the lane, gets a nade, gets out. Great fundamental opping there. Octagon gonna find the trade back. Spawned In finds another one. Another one! 4th in the round. You're on for the ace. It's just Pope Steve left on the T side here. Your game is basically on the line. I mean, if you lose this, you're gonna have to hand over a match point on an eco. Are you gonna get aced and denied it? Spawned In, jumps up, misses the shot. Not gonna get the ace, but Reaper's gonna get the trade. Reliable as he's been all game. Ooh. Pretty pink op. I mean, that's just good opping.
Yeah, definitely. And their indecisiveness has cost them here. They are pretty tight on money at the moment as well. So
yeah, Chilled
we are going to have to see.
It's a banana rush. Ooh, that nade tears Pope Steve up. Chilled, Tech 9. This is a little awkward, and now you've just lost 2 for free. The rest of them are stuck behind a molly, I think. Render takes out another one, and Tim on the other side of the map. Kai takes out Octagon. O gets the trade, but Reaper closes it out, and that's going to be match point for the CTs. Yeah, I mean, you look at this game and you don't think that the T side was up as hard as they were at the start at all.
No, or yeah, I absolutely agree with you. Here towards second half, Bravo really kind of lost their momentum that they were having at the beginning of the game.
Ooh. Oh, Pyro! Finds Reaper through the smoke, almost takes out another at top banana. Tim is going to need Aftermath out, and eventually Spawned In is just going to give that peek over to Pyro, and Bravo finds himself in a 5v2 20 seconds into the round. Maybe this is what they need to get some momentum going. Ooh, Render playing trigger discipline. Pope Steve walks right past. Doesn't pull the trigger. Is going to be calming this. Oh, bomb spotted. Takes out another player. Pit. Oh, is not able to take out the third. Almost a huge play. Tim on this flank is going to take out the rotating Kai. And that was really close. That was insanely close. I can see that kind of going south. What a huge play.
Although we did see that the action did start much earlier into the round. And maybe this is the shift in strategy Bravo needs to come back and maybe try and win this game.
Yeah, and I mean there you even saw it looked like they were getting given fights that they wanted. Pyro gets that lucky kill through the mid smoke. A couple of good nades, gonna take Kai down half, but Octagon's gonna go down in alt mid. We're pretty much free. Pope Steve is gonna kill Reaper up middle. Nobody's actually seen each other in this fight. Aftermath taking out Pope Steve eventually. And it's a 4v3 match point for the CTs. Pyro.
Maybe I did speak too soon regarding aggressive plays.
Ooh! That was a nasty flick. Not able to quite connect. Kai takes out Shield Pyro as punishment. Tim finds Kai. This reload's going to get heard. Spawned in, creeping up here. There's no way they see this coming. Yeah, Tim goes down for free, and it's a 1v3. Oh. In the driver's seat. Spawned in a duel right here. Dodges the first flash. Is able to take out the first. Is going to have no idea about this flank. Is able to take out the second. Are you going to be ready for Render? Throws the molly behind and might have actually heard that tick. You might have just set yourself up to win this game perfectly. Oh, wait, that smoke towards CT tells me. Oh, has no idea that flash is going to get heard. Turned. Molly goes down. Render spotted O. Slipping out towards that coffin position. That smoke's going to go down. Sticking it. Sprays perfectly to clutch up and close the game. A 1v3 from O to keep the T side alive. Wow.
Yeah, they didn't have a very favorable start at the beginning of the round. But oh, yeah, with the 1v3, is able to take the round for the Bravo Cats.
Yeah, looking good under pressure there to have match point in front of you. You've been losing all game pretty much since round 7. And you just lock in and hit a 1v3. On a guy trying to ninja defuse on you. Ooh, bit of a team flash there. Pyro forced off of the mid fight by a molly and that team flash. Getting a lot of util out of the CTs here. And car control is gained. Ooh, that smoke's really bad on B. Spawnden's gonna creep in front of this arch side smoke. Fight happens in Boiler. Render takes out Shield Pyro. Flash dodge by Spawned is gonna get a free kill. Actually, Rendered is gonna find that from Boiler. Ooh, Pope Steve gets the trade onto Spawned. And the T's are on the back foot again. Aftermath finding Octagon and the bomb coming out of this apps hallway here. We've got a Pope Steve creeping through Mexico, but Aftermath slipping the net, going towards that bridge position, is probably going to get a freebie. Unless Hope Steve manages to get out of dodge just in time. This mid clear is coming through. Tim is just gonna dodge it. Oh, Tim lines them up, but is not able to find a single one. Reaper, who's been so good all game, puts him down. And it's just Pope Steve, bomb in hand, but 40 HP, spotted, and taken out by Aftermath from that apps. Good little final push from the T side here in the Bravo Cats, but ultimately not able to get much done. Huge performances out of Reaper, Aftermath. Really everybody on the Alpha Dogs played pretty solidly. But yeah, those two were definitely...
Feel your body resting on my chest. I guess that my shoulder is all you get. When you moved around, yeah, that's where it all fell. Oh, to the ground, babe. And you like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby, so do I. About you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. We both know it's too late. I forgot I lied to you. Yeah. Who said we can't forget even if it don't last? Baby, when I get up in it, you forget the past. I'll make sure to cut all of the strings that get attached. And you make sure to call me every time you want me back. I love the way you say your name, say your name. I make me feel so Medicare. I love the way you say your name, say your name. You like to move in silence, baby, so do I. This could either be hell or a paradise. Talking to your friends, baby.
We're just getting into it. We don't have to take a break at all. It's non-stop. Kat, how do you feel about Dust 2? You like Dust 2?
I prefer it over Inferno. That's how I feel about it.
Ooh, it's a long rush. Ooh, Devin's gonna take out Lord Natron. Call and run for your life. Up that long, able to get around the corner. Runs into CT, leaving A pretty much undefended. Player on Cat, Haldan, is able to take out Tube. Devin finds a second in the round. On to Colin, though. Things get a little bit awkward. Holden able to find another, but does go down to Steez. And it's a 2v3. I don't think they have a kit anywhere in the vicinity. Lunacy looking a little lost in that cross smoke. Does go down to Steez. It's just Oven Blade. Not quite able to connect the dots on any of those shots. Devin starting out hot with the 3k and Steez with the 2k. Pretty nice.
Yep, they were able to throw CTs off guard here with that long rush. And
What's
yeah,
your
as you
accurate
mentioned,
analysis of this round? Sorry.
oh no worries. I was just saying that yeah, as you mentioned, A side was left undefended there, and it would have been pretty difficult for Alpha to recapture.
It's a lower rush from the CTs. But ultimately nothing really coming of it. None of the CTs able to find much, except for Colin on Catwalk, finding Cosmo's MAC-10. First kill on the CT side for anybody other than Holden. And Colin's just going to be kind of locked up here, looking at the bodies of his dead teammates, honoring the fallen, of course. Devin is just going to sit back and put you down. Clean spray to put 5 on the board for himself in 2 rounds.
Yeah, we are seeing so far that Bravo is taking advantage of. Well, they're able to throw Alpha off guard with their rushes so far, taking both rounds, both on long and on B site through tunnels.
I'm curious to see what their decision making is going to be coming into these first real gun rounds. Oven Blade spots some lower, just a MAC-10, so not going to be much opposition to him. Colin eats a nade, and it's all about this mid and cat space. Mid to B smoke goes down. Lord Natron in the corner is going to go down. Holdan able to stop the B side of the split, but able to find a third. A little scared of the ammo. Swaps to the pistol. Able to get the gun out, but not able to connect the spray. Cosmo finally putting Holden down. 2v3 post plant on the B bomb site for the T side here. Oven Blade going through the window a little preemptively. Gonna go down pretty much for free. Make this a 2v2. Molly goes out from Lunacy. Starting to probe. Cosmo sneaking out here. I think spotted. And yeah, Colin is able to find him. And also able to find Devin, the trade, after Devin kills Lunacy. And gonna put the CTs on the board here. A little bit of a chaotic post plant there. But overall, they
Yeah,
get it across
definitely.
the line.
CTs this time were not initiating very early on. They were waiting for the fights to come to them. Yeah, it was actually looking that
Yeah, I mean, Natron
during that mid
spray.
rush. Sorry.
Oh, I was just saying, Natron fumbles that spray, right? And Holden comes alive.
Yeah. I was gonna say that it was looking promising for him, but then the T's were able to sneak through.
Yeah, Holden finding 3 and almost 4. That solo sight hold. Devin going for the suicide peek, but not finding anybody. Maybe spotting one crossing, but no shots taken. And it's the cat setup for the CTs as the T's pop out long. You get it pretty much for free. They're already pretty close up here. The cross smoke's coming down, and there's going to be a player pretty much ready to get across right away. Devin takes out Lord Natron on the bomb site. MK Ultra takes out Oven Blade on Cat, and it's just going to be Holden. He's been good, but not good enough to deal with all 4 Ts, all 5 Ts, really. Trying to chase you out of that smoke on the site. And, yeah, the defense falls flat. Lunacy able to find Google MK Ultra on Cat, but ultimately just going to recover a gun and tuck his tail between his legs and run towards T yard. Do you like football?
You like football?
What's your club? Or team? Or I don't know. I don't know too much. I know a decent amount from, not really a decent amount. I have some understanding from friends, but
I mean, I don't really have a specific club I support, I constantly follow. I'm just watching when I have the opportunity, I would say.
An enthusiast. I respect that.
I'm more into ice hockey.
Interesting. Man, just like nobody wants to. What, like these games, nobody wants to take fights to start. Tevin's not even taking a chance at hitting that flick shot. I mean,
Yeah, after those first 2 rounds, the action kind of died down. Now they're just waiting for each other, waiting for utility.
I mean, if you want a lesson on, well, not on how to throw the door smoke, I guess, but if you want a lesson on how to play safe defaults, I guess watching these is pretty good. Mid to be smoke coming out, but it's blocked. Holden blocks it. Do they know anything is wrong here? Oh,
I don't think they know.
Lines up 2! Cosmo and Steez go down. The Molly comes out. Reload's happening. Nobody really punishing this. Spotted. MK Ultra spamming down through the box. Ooh, but Colin comes in from Cat, takes out Tube. Holden swings and finds a third. MK Ultra goes down, and it's just Devin, who's going to toss the op on top of the box and look to kill Lunacy, who has no head armor. Gets an AK out of it, but ultimately not able to get much more across the line. Holden, 4 in the round. Just both the rounds that the Alpha Dogs have, the CT side, have just been on the back of big performances in this mid B area, by this player.
Yep, absolutely. They did also throw Bravo off guard, blocking that smoke there. That is where the cookie started crumbling for them.
Yeah, they just threw the one smoke and had no other util going out, and it just made it feel swappy. And I think the thing is, too, in a normal environment, you might be like, oh, this guy's playing good. Let's avoid him. Oh, but they're playing spawns. They're coming out fast B with pistols and AKs. Lord Natron not able to defend. 5 alive. Molly on the window. Smoke on the door. It's a free B site for the T side here. And I think Ovenblades just smoked his own team out of the bomb site for another 15 seconds. Ovenblade getting Steez through the smoke of door. Lunacy finding a nade, and suddenly it's a 4v3 instead of a 4v5. Lunacy, Devin, and Cosmo, and Tube all find one each. Holden is able to find Cosmo on the return, but Devin gets the trade. And, yeah, I mean, the retake falls flat, despite the advantage kind of skewed over.
Yeah, as you mentioned there, they were trying to defend B side, but in the end, with all the utility, they just ended up locking themselves out, and they were unable to recapture.
Yeah, I think the CT side just needs more individuals to deliver here. Running a tech down, 9 down middle. Able to find the top frag and get his gun. And the A site entirely empty. Just wide open. The CTs were on an eco, so not surprising they're playing a bit of an odd setup, but we're 30 seconds into the round, and the bomb's going down, and only one player's gone down. Ooh, Devin, not able to connect the spray. Ovenblade is going to take him out with the 5-7. Colin finds Steez. Tube is going to trade, but Ovenblade is going to trade that back, and things are getting awkward. Lord Natron takes out Google MK Ultra, and it's just Cosmo in the 1v2 is able to take out the first, and Ovenblade. It's just Lunacy on the other side here, no kit. Jumps up on the boxes on site, but Cosmo is able to ultimately deliver the 3rd kill of the round for himself and the team. And take something that was a little shaky and secure it.
Yeah, they're more aggressive play this time, combined with the boosted confidence from last round, did allow them to capture A side and then in the end take the 7th round.
got a little nervous there, but overall they did all right. Tube gonna take out Holden. But it's a bit of a force buy. I mean, Lord Neutron's on an R8, Oven Blade's on a Scout. A couple rifles, but overall nothing too promising. Gonna need heroics, and Colin, sneaking through this cat smoke, is gonna be able to find it. Takes out the first one, pulls out a nade, and goes down! That's so unfortunate. Lord Natron was able to activate from long doors and give him that opportunity, but pulling out that nade was just a disaster. I mean, Lunacy is able to even out the numbers, and Tube is low here, but Google MK Ultra able to find Oven Blade. They've swapped sides entirely. They've swapped sides. The CTs are on the T side, and the Ts are holding from mid doors and Cat. Trying to recover this bomb. Devin is able to take out Lord Natron. Lunacy spotted in towards that lower. Does get the dink and does take out Google MK Ultra eventually. Burned out by this Molly. No ammo and eventually goes down to the Molly. That's unfortunate. I mean, a lot of close rounds, but CT's not able to ever get it across the line, it feels like.
Yeah, this was a very interesting round. Started off pretty normally and then roles reversed, and Bravo somehow ended up defending A site while trying to retrieve the bomb.
Things looked a bit odd. And they're still looking odd. There's a R8 facing down the long take. Lord Natron again with that R8. I guess you're on an eco, it's whatever, but we're just in the same situation of the CTs being on a save. And because the CTs are on a save, they're in some weird setup that just gets totally bypassed by the Ts, and the bomb goes down for basically free. And again, the CTs are making the round look winnable by just winning gunfights with pistols that they have no business winning. Oven Blade trying to force the issue. This is still super winnable. I mean, the first kill comes out, Colin. Clean headshot. He's gonna have a bit of a harder time with Devin. Gonna go down to the op there, but like... Huh. How many of these eco rounds are gonna come down to, like, actually being pretty winnable? I can only wonder.
I mean, now thanks to that economy is looking pretty similar. So we might see some more action going on into round 10.
Op in middle. Full man. Ooh, and another one on catwalk. Ultimately not finding too much. Things get slow again. 7-2 lead for the Ts. Steez finds Lord Natron on the A-bomb site. Oven Blade gets some damage off, but Steez finds another entry on the A site. And Holden is able to find one back, but just nobody else is delivering. Nobody else on that side is delivering anything except for Holden right now. The closest is Colin at 7-7. Lunacy is trying, but Oven Blade and Lord Natron are struggling. Hopefully they can figure something out to help Holden out here a little bit more. Somebody come alive. Been wanting to hold on to this op. It's going to save on the B-bomb site. And the Ts aren't going to do much hunting. Their money's kind of stretched, and they prefer to just keep their guns. MK Ultra is in tunnels, but going to actually go down after the bomb goes out in return. I'm kind of disappointed. I was looking at the names on both these teams. I thought this might be a better game, but maybe Dust 2 is just not their map. see. We've seen last game we saw this roles flip and the other team come alive. We can see if things change, and if they don't, well, it'll be over already. So, uh, Devin, do you hit it? Holden finds a pick, but that door smoke though. Do you know that lineup? I don't know that lineup.
I do know
Ooh.
that lineup. I believe
Dude.
Zaiwu's lineup, I believe.
I think so. I know I watched Twist miss it like 5 times the other day. Ooh. Oh my gosh, Holden. Oh, no ammo. 5-7 in hand. Nade out. Devin's gonna eat that. Oh, but isn't gonna miss the shot. And there's only one player, Lunacy, on the other side of the map here playing defense on this B site, which looks to be where this bomb is headed. Devin is low. This is more than winnable. Flash dodged. Lunacy. Actually really impressive dodging there. Some noise from CT is going to draw Devin's attention. But Lunacy, playing the trigger discipline just a hair there, is going to be able to take out both Cosmo and Devin and secure a 3rd round for the CTs.
The comeback is on.
You know, if they can get the 4th, I might believe you. If they can get the 4th in the pistol, I'd be a little more invested. But we'll see. We'll see. I'm gonna need a little more reason than that to start believing. But right now it's looking like a B rush. Oh, actually it's a lower rush. I was thinking it would be an undefended B rush. Oven Blade here. Oh. Holden finds MK Ultra with the op. Holden. I don't know what he saw there. Not going to be able to connect the shot. Devin able to get the eventual trade. Lord Natron with the op. Is able to find one. Oven Blade swings from Cat, finds Cosmo. Tube takes out Lord Natron and the B site falls. And that op peeking out through the doors. Not able to find anything on any of the rotates. But is when it peeks from the window. It's a 2v2 retake on the B-bomb site. You need this round to really stay competitive. You don't want to hand over any free kills. Colin spots one. Tube takes out Lunacy, and it's a 1v2 for Colin. There's a smoke out. Kit is in play. Oop, Tech 9 going off. And just breaking this crossfire is going to be so tough. The nade goes down, eats even more of your HP, and oop, head spotted. But Devin spots your head a little bit faster. And 9-3 at the half for the T side. I'm disappointed. Are you disappointed?
I am disappointed.
It's been really, really rough half for a lot of the players on the CT side. Maybe on T side they can pick it up and show what they're all about. Oven Blade, I know for a fact, through some previous season scouting, is a pretty good aggressive entry piece. So maybe on T side here, we'll see a little bit more life out of him.
Alpha Dogs do take their first time out.
You usually don't see these unless somebody's like AFK. Then you usually just see a technical, right? But
maybe a strategy swap. We'll see.
I don't know. They're winning.
You never know.
Smoking a flash is the only util on the Bravo Cats here. At 9-3 down. So I'm curious as to what their plan is with this. It looks like it's just going to be a standard B play. I expect that smoke to go in towards doors and that flasher just popped like that. Devin in the hot seat. Steez from the doors finds 2. Devin finds 1 on the hold end, and this B take just falls flat. And on Colin, oh my gosh, runs out, takes out Steez and Devin, but does go down to Google MK Ultra. Lunacy with a cat lurk jumps down into CT, takes out Tube, and it's a 1v2. Bombs down on the site, and a minute 15 to work with. Going in towards this window here. This crossfire is going to be really hard to break reasonably. Is looking for the second player and is jumping. So it doesn't get quite found out. But now you have a little bit more to work with. You have the info on where both players are. You have 2 angles of attack. You've got 55 seconds. Lunacy's just looking for somebody to... Ooh! Finds the first headshot on Google MPK Ultra, and this could be what your team needs, but you can't connect that last shot. Cosmo just able to outdo you. An absolute heroic attempt denied. 10-3 is our scoreline.
Yeah, beginning of the round, Bravo was really looking to replicate what Alpha was doing towards the beginning of the first half, rushing into B site, although, yeah, everything just started to fall apart towards the beginning. Towards the end, it did look a little promising, but didn't manage to land the final headshot, giving away the round.
It's a long play. They've given up. The flashes come out. Ovenblade takes out Devin. Ovenblade takes out Cosmo, and that's a 5v3 granted. Do you squander it? MK Ultra playing around in the smokes here. The rotates are all the way in. Are they going to turn around for this? MK Ultra out of the smoke takes out Lunacy. Colin finds Steez on the site, and Lord Natron is able to turn around that car to take another one. Tube takes out 2 with the nade! And Holden is low in that elevator position. The bomb's going down, but he's been spotted. And it's going to get denied. Oh, not quite. Tube didn't connect the full spray. Has no idea where this last player is. Is looking cat. But it's just so awkward. But Holden is able to walk up ramp without being spotted and save the round. Okay.
It would have been pretty interesting to see how it turned out if MK was able to secure a few more kills when he came out of the smoke. He had the idea there, walking out of the smoke and then catching the T's off guard, but was only able to secure 1 kill, and then the site did fall.
There's scout action in the middle. The dog's pushing up middle with 5-7s, not able to find anything. Colin does find the doors player with the scout. And yeah, I mean, like, the thing about that round is Lunacy played it. Or actually, I think they crossed like 2 ships in the night in that cross smoke. And that's the only reason they win that round. I think if that elevator player decides to go anywhere else or just go to bomb site with the teammate, it might actually be a loss depending on timings and everything. But that round win does force the eco out of the CTs. It's going to get the 5th round for the Ts, cleaning up the anti-eco relatively easily. And Ovenblade is finding some life here, actually. 8-14 after a pretty rough, I think like it was like a 3 or 4-11 first half. So you like to see that. Colin breaking positive. Lunacy approaching that direction too.
Are you convinced regarding the comeback yet?
I could see it getting competitive. I could, but Devin and Tube are just looking so good this game. Devin's hitting pretty much every op shot put in front of him, so I'm nervous that as soon as Devin gets an op in hand, that this just kind of goes a wrap. But who knows? If Ovenblade can keep the ball rolling here, get a couple more multis, I think everybody else is pulling their weight sufficiently to where it should be okay. Head spotted. Push. Likely push identified. Door smokes out. Molly down, but it's a little too late to deny the push. They're going to get all this information. And it's a pit setup. Lord Natron takes out Cosmo and knows about the second. Those needs are going to go down. MK Ultra in the cat smoke. Ooh! Devin in the pit. Able to find Lunacy, but Lord Natron gets the trade. And MK Ultra from the cat. Holden just turns on him and tears his head off. Bomb is in pit. And there is a player here at the doors who might not be quite expected. Is able to take out Colin, and now things get a little awkward. Lord Natron finding a 3rd in the round, and Holden finds a 2nd. makes a nervous situation secured. 10-6. There's that op.
Yeah, looks like after that timeout in round 16, Bravos are really starting to pull their sleeves up,
They're
catching
playing
up
a
to the
little more
Alphas.
unified. And Devon's got this spawn. Frel decides not to do too much with it. A ton of long flashes coming out. MK Ultra stuck in the pit. Tube here for support. Swings and gets the first kill into Oven Blade. Oh, Holden finding MK Ultra and Tube hit low. It's going to be even numbers and about even HP across the board as well. But not much in the way of rotates, as the song space is kind of all they really have to work with. And what do you do in this situation here? Do you just stay committed and eventually cross up? Do you go back and work mid and look for space? I like to go back and look for space if you can really help it, because look at the way these CTs are moving. You try to go into this bomb site, even with a cross smoke down, it might just be a firing squad. Cross smoke goes back down. Molly onto the boxes. Gandalf. Oop. Colin takes out Devon. And Steez from Gandalf goes down to Lord Natron. Tube has basically no health here in this cross smoke. Cosmo from Cat takes out Lord Natron, but Colin covers perfectly for his teammate from that car position, and the bomb is going down as Colin catches Cosmo swinging out from Cat. So 3 on the round from Colin.
Yeah, that round, despite the more difficult positioning from Bravo, they were really waiting for Utility to do his trick. And yeah, they were successfully able to retake, or just take A site. Yeah, and take round number 17.
I'm starting to believe a little bit. Is that bad? It's a mid-rush. Oh, Colin goes down for free. That's an AK. Lord Natron turns, finds another kill, dinks his teammate. He's able to find the second. Tube able to find the kill on the Lord Natron as a result of that dink from Oven Blade, but they're just going to regroup and shove up Cat here. Devon is alone on this A bomb site and is going to get caught knife out running to Goose. Holden holds him with the op, and the bomb's going to go down on A here, A site here, and we are likely going to see 8-10 from 9-3, I believe. Yep, Oven Blade. Not able to defend that bomb, but Lunacy is able to trade it out. Valiant effort by MK Ultra, but ultimately gonna fall flat.
Bravo is starting to slowly but surely make their way up on the scoreboard.
Nope. MK Ultra finds Holden in the op duel up middle. No contesting of long. So the CTs are going to get that for relatively free. Lord Natron peeks into Devon's op and goes down for free, and I should have stopped believing, or I shouldn't have started believing because I feel like maybe I'm jinxing it just a hair. It's a 3v5 disadvantage for the T side now. So Xbox smoke going down. It looks like they're going to pivot and try to get up the catwalk, but Steez is waiting here and drops a molly and backs off. MK Ultra ringing that op out in the middle, letting them know he's still there before falling back to the B site. Colin seems to have detected that there might be a little bit of a gap here. Oh, gun spotted. MK Ultra. Oh, Oven Blade at just the right angle from mid. Takes out Steez. Spots one from Cat. Are you going to be quick enough? Cosmo falling back into the tunnels. This is so odd. Steez does find Lunacy over the mid smoke, but Colin's just in this weird position here. Behind the smoke. I don't think they cleared this. I think... Oh my gosh, Steez with the game sense of a god, just spraying through the smoke, taking Colin out. Denying any attempts at a trigger discipline play, saving them here. And it's just Oven Blade on the B-bomb site, not able to get anything done. And that's 11 rounds for the CT side here. Finally able to find something after so long without. Bummer. Because now look at your money if you're on the C side. Holden can drop some rifles, and probably should, to keep in this game, deny match point, but I guess maybe they've decided they want to, just... Oh, there's the drops, there's the drops. Scout on Lord Natron. Looks like they're playing a little bit slower here, a little more as a unit. Don't want to end up in that same position they were earlier, but Oven Blade is just going to get caught walking up catwalk by Devin. It's an early disadvantage. MK Ultra has loved playing in these smokes all game, and in this long door smoke is not going to be a stranger to it and is going to get rewarded. Another early 5v3 for the CT side here. Cat control taken. Devin finds one while blind on the timing shot onto Lunacy, and it's a 2v5 now. And if you're Holden, you're just like, what more can I do? You're 23 and 13. You're trying your best. You think you've maybe got everybody across the line here to make this a more competitive game, but coming to these last two, you would think you're not doing anything at all. The T slow down, hoping that a pick gets given over. MK Ultra walking up mid. Bit of an odd timing. Lord Natron does take him out. And Holden finds Steez here on the mid walkout. And it looks like the plays, they're going to go mid doors. But Tube in this lower. I think they're going to read this. Wait. Holden. Not quite ready for it. Lord Natron turns and does get the kill. But it's hit so low. Devin's going to rotate with the op if there's ever a gun to be low with. But not going to matter. Devin's just not missing the sitters today. Almost a 30 bomb. I would almost like to see this game go on a little bit longer just to see Devin get the 30 bomb. But, you know, 25 is pretty good. 25 is pretty good. You could ace and get it here too.
I mean, it is unlikely to go pretty longer considering the economy hit that the T's are currently suffering. Almost no utility.
I was going to say Oven Blade's got it with the Bison, but Die's going out long pretty much right away. Ooh, Lunacy. Kills Steez. Steez gets a dink, but it's through the door, so it's kind of fake. Colin going down to MK Ultra, who's traded by Lunacy, who finds the second in the round for himself. And if they ran up A right now, they would just kind of get it for free. But they're going to take their time. Cross their T's, dot their I's, get the smoke out, play as a pack. Cosmo's probably like, well, they're not up site yet. And the other CTs are probably like, well, they weren't in tunnels, so they must be here. They're just taking forever. Maybe they're starting to doubt it. I don't know what that smoke is supposed to be exactly. Ooh, spotted. Lunacy, op in hand. Ooh, left hand peeks. Has his team on the back foot to start here. Holden taking some contact from Carr, is not able to find a kill. But Lord Natron goes down instantly. Cosmo too sharp with it. Not enough ammo in this gun. Holden 6 HP is just going to go down to Tube, and that's going to be our game. Great attempt from the Bravo Cats, the T side here, to stay in the game, but ultimately just were not able to deliver enough.
close till I get up. Time is barely on our side. I don't wanna waste what's left. The storms we chase are leading us, and love is all we'll ever trust. Yeah, no, I don't wanna waste what's left. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, and on we'll go. Finding life along the way, melodies we haven't played. No, I don't want no rest. Echoing around these walls, fighting to create a song. I don't wanna miss a beat. And on we'll go, through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go, through the wastelands.
We're back with another game. This one, Contender. Kat, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked you every other game. How do you feel about this map?
I like Nuke. I would say least favorite one today was Inferno. Nuke and Dust. Yeah, pretty fun maps.
I love Nuke. This is my favorite map. Ooh. Whoa, Moses. Definitely not winning the round, but hitting those shots. Oh, wow. Nice pistol.
Unable to get to the fuse though.
Yeah, I feel like when you get in those, you just gotta be like, you know what? The shots were nice. I did good. Because what more can you do? So, I think this map's kind of infamous in like pug environments in particular for being kind of hard to play. But I'm curious to see what people bring to the table to like kind of circumvent that and try to put on a performance themselves. Too Swifty, getting a little cheeky in towards this glaive position. Dodging a molly just barely. Look at that. Oh, but is going to get hard cleared by Gabe anyways. And Jin swings from the back of red to help finish clearing that out. Moses from Heaven is able to take out North. Centagos takes out Saucy in another part of the map. Sainted from the vent is able to take out Jin and Gabe, but just dropped on by Experior. Bible Clinger is in this lower site already, so is going to receive Experior, and that's the bomb down on the B site, and Zentagos' position, likely known from an earlier duel. A minute to work with, and I mean, not much options here as far as how do you keep the element of surprise on your side? You can't. Unless you can hit the silent drop, but you're going to forego that and just announce your presence. And deciding to go secret, after all, instead of dropping vent, not trusting it, thinking better of it. $15. Nade out. Perfect nade. Not able to connect the follow-up shots quite yet. And it's just going to opt to save. Oh, doesn't die after time. That is a sigh of relief. That is a sigh of relief if you're Zintagos. I'm curious as to why the routing wasn't in towards ramp there. I think there is something to be said about making plays like that, but I think if you're going to make that play, you've got to be able to hit the silent drop. And once you've made that noise, you kind of just have to commit to taking your gunfights and being loud. Sainted breaks his legs and then gets shot in the face by a deagle right away by Experior. There's a molly in towards heaven and then peeks out hut and dies to Moses and Saucy on the A-bomb site. Bible Clinger in the ramp position is getting swung by 3 and decides intelligently to just drop and give the space. Falls back to that Astralis position. Isn't going to get pressed more, though. The T's are wrapping in towards this heaven side. They're in lockers. They're fighting with the player with Swifty in garage. And things get weird. There's, I think, a player... There's 2 players in towards lower here. And Saucy's in lobby. Jin takes out 2 Swifty in that garage. Now what? They have so much time to work with here, and so much space, it's weird. Gabe has the bomb here. And they're walking in on this A site. Jin's trying to cover the rotates. But it almost looks like they just want to keep the CTs guessing. Oh, Moses. Left-hand peek takes him out. Zintagos able to connect the spray. Saucy. Here's this bomb going down, but is going to get spotted by North from Heaven. And there's a player in lobby. Jin swings with the spray and is able to eventually connect the bullets necessary to take out Saucy. And pretty much lock Bible Clinger out of this round. 4v1 Galil in hand. No utility kit. But I think realistically you just try to save here. Zintagos, holding secret, is able to put Bible Clinger down. That's going to be 2-1 for the T side.
Yeah, that was a pretty interesting round. Bravo, despite A site being relatively undefended, they were playing pretty defensively. Although, of course, after taking A sites, Alphas were unable to recapture.
Yeah, I'd love to hear the comms on the T side from that round too. Like who is instructing them in that round, really? Ooh. Lobby crunch is not going well. Everybody falling. Jin getting a falling kill, getting 3 in the round too. North and Xperia find 1 each as well. 1 out towards the garage there, but pretty safe round.
If I was to guess, might have looked like a bit of miscommunication from Alphas as they were really going in there one by one, so not much they could do with the crossfire.
Yeah, really not much to write home about there. Mini smoked. Pistols on the CT side again. T's just did their default patiently. Threw an A exec util out. And it looks like they're ready to go out with this. Jin not clearing the top of hut, but Saucy's not playing too saucy right now. He's able to eventually find the kill. Gabe finds Moses. Bible Clinger takes out Experior. Zintagos and North clean up, and it's a 2v3. Bible Clinger going down. Sainted from Mini takes out Zintagos on the trade. But North able to wrap it up. 4 rounds on the T side. If you're on the T side, you're happy. You could lose every round from here, I think. And the only thing you'd be concerned about is momentum, really.
I mean, the start of that round did look kind of promising, at least from my side, for Alphas, especially with 2 players stacked on top of the roof of A.
Yeah, I know Gabe likes this map a lot. I'm not sure how the other members of his team feel about it, but I do know I've talked about this map a lot with Gabe, so... Oh, Bible Clinger from ramp finds Experior in towards Trophy. And smokes North out of the fight. Just says, I'm not interested. Go find somebody else to make all that noise with. Zintagos and Swifty. Zintagos, did he spot a shadow or something? What was that? Looked like he was ready to clear left and then felt just like the deepest, darkest desire to look to the right. Towards that red position. That is, Swifty unfortunately was getting ready to peek. Couple fights go down towards the A site. It's going to be Jin and Bible Clinger in a 1v1 here. Both 1 kill in the round. Jin looking the wrong way. Bible Clinger is going to walk out of this heaven position and find the back of Jin free for the taking. Rewarded with an AK and a defuse. To be honest, just looked like everybody kind of took duels around the map and ended up in a 1v1 clutch as a result. And, well, Jin was just looking the wrong way at the end of it all. So
Yeah, I would say they played more individually. As you said, they were taking duels across the map. And yeah, all ended with the A site recapture.
keep looking for the squeaky door pick, but it's going to be a full ramp play otherwise. Bible Klinger, again, has been good on these holes, but North is able to best him this time. Gabe finds Saucy in that squeaky door pick, and Experior, oh, is able to take out another, but Sainted in the hut is able to find 2 more to make the numbers a little bit more even. North with a missed molly. Below half HP, and Experior is literally 1. Don't misthrow this nade. Okay. That's good. Swifty eats 10 damage off that, but... Sainted able to find another, and suddenly it's a 2v1. Zintagos carefully clearing angles here. Seems a little paranoid about that door position. See what Zintagos decides to do here. Gets the bomb and slips back towards that ramp. I don't think they really know for sure that Zintagos was in this ramp position. Looking to make his way up heaven here. And is going to get spotted by 2 Swifty. Who says just take the fight. Takes off Zintagos' head. Impressive round from the CT side, I will say. Sainted. Big round. Absolutely turned on its head by Sainted.
Yep, almost leveling out the playing field. What I've noticed across these past 7 rounds is the beginning starts off pretty aggressively, and then as players start falling from both sides, the action dies down, and then it's mostly a game of who listens out for sounds and whose reaction time is best.
Yeah, there's some gunfight cat and mouse, really. Okay. That's a new lineup. I ain't seen that one before, Gabe.
Neither have I.
Glad we all got to see that together. That's like my worst nightmare. It's just throwing like the worst piece of utility you've ever seen and having it broadcast to people. 2 kills found on the CT side. Gabe goes down, as does North. Moses and Saucy take 1 apiece. These are just at a crawl. I think the T's here are just kind of hoping that the CTs make a mistake and walk into a crosshair and give them a real chance at the round, and The CTs are just kind of saying, I don't think I'm going to do that. Jin's drop is going to be heard. Shot in the side of the head by Swifty from outside. Experior does want to fight towards Saucy towards Nitro, but Swifty finds a second on the round. Ooh! Experior taps out the head of Moses. Bomb in hand. Does get down the vent. His plant is going to go off. I mean, that's just... There's no contesting it. Sainted rotating fast with the op. Fires through the single door. Bible Clinger spots him. And Experior goes down. Crisis averted. But, man. I saw the timelines. I don't know if you saw the timelines. That was a nasty one tap onto Moses.
Yeah.
I guess it wasn't like explicitly a one tap, but it was pretty close.
All right, and the playing field has leveled out here. I would
Yeah.
actually say that molly from Gabe did cost a large chunk of the round for Bravo, as he did kind of block himself off there from A side.
Yeah, it made it hard to support his teammate at all. Running down towards B here, but the bomb is in lobby. Saucy is going to rotate down the vent to receive this play. See if any mileage can be gotten out of it. Spots one. A little bit of damage exchange, but not much meaningful. And Experior, like I said, sitting in squeaky with this bomb. There's already a player on B, so even if Saucy falls here, B site is not open for business. And North is just waiting for the play to come through. Bible Clinger. A Sainted is also here. Zentagos gets the trade onto Sainted, but Moses finds North, and Bible Clinger finds Experior. The bomb goes down in towards that squeaky door, and things get awkward. 40 seconds on the clock. Zentagos, smartly looking for some fights here, but Gabe is left in a little bit of... Like, this is a little bit of a good position. You've got two people with their backs turned to you, but there's still somebody who's just ready to trade you immediately. Oh, Swifty. Aware. Gabe does find the kill. And the second! One more. 15 seconds on the clock. Things are looking awkward. Bible Clinger from that clock position. Oh, Gabe absolutely tears his head off. Bible Clinger peeking. The nerves. 10 seconds on the clock. And Gabe takes a round that was absolutely no chance of winning and flips it on its head. Great job to Gabe Esbongo.
Yep, that 1v3 clutch from Gabe does put the Bravo Cats in the lead, 5-3.
Yeah, and it puts the money of the CTs in a tough spot too, if you look at it. If you don't win this round and you're on the Alpha Dogs, you're basically kind of locked out of the rest of the half, which is not what you want to see on your CT side of Nuke. But Experior looking for an early fight in towards Hut. Onto that heaven position, not able to get given it. Saucy on top of the silos is playing a bit of a cheeky off angle, trying to get a free kill with that MP9. Swifty has been so good from this box position, but whiffs the sprays, and Tagos is just going to take him out for free. Sainted is in lower already with the op, is going to get that trade, but things are going to slow down around that. Saucy. Oh, barely avoids contact with Experior in this Hut position. Both teams just slowing down to a crawl. Waiting for somebody else to make the first misstep. And Saucy spots Experior. Experior doesn't pounce on that. Thinks better of it. Tentago's 3 HP. Moses takes a step, is heard. North does get a kill on the Bible Clinger in towards that ramp position. It's a huge pillar to fall, and Experior finds Saucy, and Moses is just caught out in the middle of nowhere, trying to deal with all the deaths on his team, and it's going to put Sainted with this op. pretty much forced to save. I mean, you have to, right?
Yep, most valuable weapon, and with a tough economic situation, I wouldn't see different approach.
Gabe spots one, or Sainted spots one, but thinks better of it and just decides to casually walk away from the situation. Probably the wiser decision. Two go down to the bomb. Huh? Guys, you got all day. You've got all day. You've got the lead. You may as well just... You gotta get out of there a little bit earlier next time. But a good round from the Bravo Cats regardless.
Yep, Bravo Cats do start climbing up the scoreboard.
Yeah, Zentakis has been really good so far. There's been decent individual performances across the board for the CTs, but the same can be said for the Ts. Plus, they have somebody top fragging. Sainted, aggressive early into Hut with this. Is going to go down to North right away. Zentagos takes out Swifty. Moses finds Experior with the Deagle. Saucy in the Hut is able to find North, but not much more as Gabe gets the trade. Jins find Moses in the doorway, and Bible Klinger is left pushing from this ramp position. Here's the bomb go down. Is getting held here. Not able to find the first. Does get the op. Oh, spotted. Op. Recovery known. Jin. Doing your best impression of a hacker. Off sound. Bible. You're running towards the bomb. I don't even think there's any way you survive unless you sprint as fast as you can up secret. Okay. Wait. Are we common to each other? Why is Jin just... Okay, Jin's just trying to get the gun away. I feel like you really want to chase down that op here. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. In my opinion. I don't know how... What do you think? Do you think they should have chased that harder? I feel like they should chase that harder.
I think so. I'm not sure what Sainted was doing at the beginning of that round. It's like Christmas has come early for the T's. He was kind of giving that op away, trying to rush in.
Yeah, well, he's played in that Hut position before in this half, and it hasn't really gone that sour for him. And it looks like we might see it again, but he's trying to get like forward angle on that Hut position to try to get some early picks into the lobby. Swifty from the box delivers again onto the top frag. Saucy delivers on the Nitro Experior, just looking the wrong way. Oh, and Sainted from Heaven is going to find Jin and make this a quick 5v2, so CTs are going to be given a little bit of a fighting chance here. Gabe, not going to be able to deliver another clutch for us this time, and it's just North in the 1v5 at the end of this half. And North just hoping somebody makes a mistake. I think in these situations when you're 1v5, you can hope for somebody to make a mistake, but man, at the end of the day, it's a 1v5. You've got to try to make something happen. The bomb's down on the other side of the map. Nobody wants to sit here and watch you essentially do nothing for 45 seconds. But North going down to the first contact and gets with Saucy in that doorway. Saucy finding a 3k on the round.
Yeah, it was a pretty interesting first half. Here, originally, alphas were taking the lead, and then Bravo Cats started slowly climbing up the leaderboard. Yep, now we are going to be seeing a change of sides, and it's going to be very interesting how this second half plays out. We are seeing some action in the direction of ramp. Gabe might be looking to go into mid, gets one, but gets taken down by Moses. North also taken down. Xperia gets one. These are being pressured from both sides. Moses unable to get Xperia, and Alpha Dogs take the round here.
Apologies, I
Jin,
had to step away for a moment. Go
no
ahead,
worries.
continue.
No, I was just saying that Jin was originally planning to go for a scout, but now changed his mind, taking an MP9.
Looks like I just missed pistol.
Yes.
Ooh. North crouches under Saucy's bullets. North crouches under Bible Clinger's bullets. North takes off Swifty's head. Zintagos finds Moses, and Sainted with 2 nice deagle kills. Ultimately, probably not going to mean much for the round, but Gabe's done something a little bit crazy this game, so who's to say Sainted can't have a moment in the spotlight? But honestly, he's probably going to get spotted jumping up here by just a full Rambo running Gabe. Oh my gosh, Sainted, what a shot! Across outside with the deagle. Hits a blinder. Oop. Oop. Not able to connect 2 more to save the round. But impressive nonetheless. 3 in the round for Sainted. Bible Klinger.
Yep, Alpha do take another round. Economy has mostly stabilized for Bravo, though less utility this round compared to Alpha. We'll see how that plays out.
Drop's going to be heard. Moses on top of Mini. There's a player right under him. Zintagos is sitting in that glaive smoke. Just looking to do something a little bit tricky here. Sneaks into Africa successfully. Does spot the first. Nervous. Sees the shadow. Too much going on. Goes down to Bible Klinger eventually. Sainted from the doorway. Takes out 1. Gabe on the back of a bomb site. Takes out Sainted. Takes out Moses. And almost takes out a third in Saucy. But North left in the 1v2 clutch. And the bomb planter is isolated here. So if North can get into just the right position at just the right time. Oh, Saucy. Good swing on the left side of the silo, getting a third in the round for himself. Almost a heroic sight hold from Gabe.
Yep, and Bravo do take the first round of the half. Jin once again considering scout, but changes his mind.
Put the scout away, little bro. Come on. Nobody's buying that. Nobody's buying that gun. All right. There's some prodigies. I should give more credit. there's some people that are just like scout prodigies, and I cannot put my finger on it. But more power to you. Sainted takes out Xperia on the lobby push. Jin goes down outside, as does Zintagos. North is kind of just playing decoy. Gabe goes down to Moses here. And Sainted finds a second as well onto North to close out the round. Bravo Cats were down in that first half, but they are starting to find their footing here as we get into another gun round on this second half. 9-7.
Yeah, Jin no longer considering the scout. I'm interested what's going on in the team comms here that's made him change his mind and originally not go for it over the past 2 rounds.
Maybe just too cost intensive. Maybe he prefers the armor with the deagle. Experior takes a fight in towards door with Sainted, and Sainted finally drops the ball. Ooh, Experior finds another on outside, just moving around the map, finding kills. Ooh, Bible Clinger takes off Zintago's head. And Experior finds the trade 3 in the round, but is going to go down to 2 Swifty, who managed to make his way all the way to Secret. 2v3 for the T side here. Gabe, from the 7 position, will spot any crosses to meet up with his teammate, but Saucy is going to tear Gabe's head clean off. Jin, that step out heard, and North heard too. These vent drops gotta come quick. They gotta be done well. Swifty takes out Jin. But the follow-up, they have no idea. They're not ready for this. Oh, but North is not able to connect the spray. Swifty, 3 in the round. Outdoing Experior's 3. Gonna put them within 1 round of being in the lead this game.
Yep, despite Alpha's early lead in the beginning of the half, Bravo's are starting to catch up now. Sainted is going to be going for the AWP this round.
Yeah, maybe not tracking the econ super sharp. They're double opping on T side. Let me highlight that. Bible Clinger has an op here, and so does Sainted. And it's a lobby crunch, and it's going to be heard. Molly thrown down, but they're going to rush up to the roof. Is Bible Clinger able to get off Marshmallow in time? Yes. All the T side is mostly safe. Contact made. Experior is here, not expected by Moses. Experior. Oh, a little bit of an awkward spot. 2 Swifty eventually takes him out, and follows up by taking out North as well. Sainted finds Jin on the vent drop. And Zintagos and Gabe are in a bit of a hard spot. Zintagos in that dark position is going to go down pretty much for free. Those duelies are not going to get anything done. And it's just Gabe from ramp, but I don't think we're going to see any heroics this time, like we did last time. Gabe was in a 1vx from the ramp position. He's lucky. He might get some exits, but it's looking like everybody's going to avoid him like the plague. It was a nice try. And we're tied. 9-9. What did we go to half at? Was it? Yeah,
I believe it was
7-5.
relatively even, no?
Yeah, it was 7-5. It had to have been, looking at this scoreboard. Heavy outside presence from the T side this round. Nobody really here to receive it. We do have Zintagos over that back garage position, but not really getting any fights given over. I think Bible Clinger just broke his legs, dropping off a mini there. Moses finds Jin. I think towards that locker's position. That smoke wall must be a little bit rough. And Zintagos able to find that first kill. North following up on the kill to Bible Clinger. And the 4v5 turns into a 2v3. As Moses and Gabe both find one each. Experior finds one from Secret, and Swifty is left alone in this outside position. A little bit of a shooting gallery in front of him. But that flank is coming. And that nade barely misses Experior. Oh, the knife's out! Gabe's too fast on the flank. Swifty's not ready at all. Alpha Dog's back in the lead. Immediately, but not by much. Pretty slow crawl to start here. I think both teams really want this win, so nobody wants to make the first mistake. So nobody's doing anything. North does have this forward position and ramp, but other than that, it's just kind of dry outside fights. Exterior. Just kind of trading shots back and forth. And eventually gets his head taken off by Bible Klinger. So another advantage manufactured, and it's extended by Swifty finding Zintagos outside. North. Gabe and Jin. Mostly wrapped around this A site. North spots Saucy and is able to take him out before he can make it to the A site, but Sainted is going to turn around to pick up the bomb here. A gunfight happens elsewhere. Bible Klinger finds Gabe, and Jin finds Moses, and Swifty gets the trade. It's just going to leave North here in this 1v3. Location mostly known. Immediately dinked and finished off by Sainted to tie things up again.
Yeah, very even game in the second half.
First OT. I was like, we can do one more. It won't be that bad. It won't take too long. We won't go so late. So now, of course, for tempting fate, I think we're going to be rewarded with a little bit of overtime. That's my prediction.
Double up on the Alpha Dogs this round. Oh,
Yeah,
sorry,
no
and
util.
up and SSG.
Oh, Jin finally about the scout. Yeah. Experia with the forward position. Bible Klinger takes out Zintagos outside. Why do you have that bound? Why do you have that bound? Experia with your huge position and the great crosshair placement. You could have had two, but you only get one. That silencer betrays you, and you're down to a 4v3 early as a result. Where's Gabe with this op? In towards ramp. A's just kind of mostly undefended. I mean, we do have North here with the MP7 in towards the top of Hut, but Jin's going to go down to Moses with a little bit of help from Bible Klinger's flash. And I think they're walking towards lower, but yeah, that seems to be the play call. Gabe is walking in towards lobby, but seems to have a read on the situation. Can he make it down in time to get on this angle? Gabe, here's the door open. Glass broken. Gotta pick an angle. Not able to connect the first, and location's revealed without anything. The bomb goes down. Bible Klinger finds North. And that's just going to lock Gabe out of the round. I mean, you have to find that first shot. These runaway is going to be heard by that close T-side player. And I would be surprised to see Gabe get away with this op, or at least not be forced to reenact a great historical event in Texas known as Last Stand of the Alamo. Hold it down. Not gonna be able to get it. Does leg him as he comes up the stairs, but Saucy denies the op save. And Bravo Cats take the lead once again. And the CTs are broke. Alpha Dogs are broke entirely. They have nothing to work with here. They're basically forced to concede match point unless they want to be really pushing their limits of what a force buy can accomplish.
Yeah, and even then, the previous round did look pretty positive for Alpha Dogs. Jin finally getting a scout. Until, of course, the silencer got taken
Ooh.
off and everything started crumbling.
A little bit of outside action. Mostly going the ways of the T's. 2 players do get sheared off, but for the most part, nothing too bad. 2 down in exchange for 4. We'll take that any day of the week. It looks like they're running right towards Experior, but Experior is thinking maybe they're going to go A, so Experior is about to go up the vent. And then here's the footsteps, so then walks back down the vent slowly and isn't getting held, but Moses is coming late from secret, maybe. This is a little bit dicey. Ooh. I don't have time to line up the shot. Moses is going to come running, and Xperia is probably about to get shot in the back of the head here. Moses, not so gung-ho about it, but there it is. And that's going to be putting the T side on match point, 12-10. Now let's see if my powers of prophecy are working well.
And once again, dual ops on Alpha. Jin once again gets his weapon of choice.
Do see 2 ops coming out on the CT side here, one going in towards ramp and the other is towards that outside position holding Marshmallow alongside Zintago's Og. Oop, the dink. Bible Clinger left on 7 HP. Teammate swings and they actually turn that situation around entirely. It looks so favorable. All Zintago's needed to do is land one more bullet, but not quite able to connect. And Experior coming up secret here is getting held by Moses. But if you can find the right timing, spray's a little bit soggy from both sides. And the nades are spot on. Bible Clinger is going to go ahead and secure a second in the round with a nade. Jin finds Moses with the op from heaven. Finds another onto Bible Clinger. North delivers onto Sainted. And Gabe finds Saucy. And suddenly a round that was so T-side slated is a 1v3. And you've got 9 HP to work with. Don't think the CTs know you're here, but let's be honest. Where else is there for them to look at this point? Jin's just jumping, and then North hits the headshot with the op onto 2Swifty. Plenty of cash on the T side, so we are going to see another buy coming out from them, but good response. Good response from the Alpha Dogs here.
Yep. That round definitely turned around a bit. I was about to say that it's not looking too bad for Alphas as they still got both ops. But before I was able to say that, they were able to secure the round. So you might be right. We might be looking at some overtime here.
Here comes that outside wall. Zintago's again forward aggressive on this one. Jin able to take out Bible Clinger on the top of Marshmallow this time. It's looking like a good early advantage for the CTs. Had a little bit of trouble manufacturing these, and Xperia is going to extend that to a 5v3. Sainted, Moses, and Saucy left in the 3v5, and not much space to work with. They have no space outside. They've got nothing but lobby. And North is holding this angle with an op, so Saucy, if you're just going to peek it dry like that, and Sainted, if you're going to do the exact same thing, well, North will just take those 2 kills for free, and Zentagos is just going to make you try to play whack-a-mole. But this mole's got a hammer, and he's going to put you down. So, OT! As expected.
Yep. This round was a little out of the ordinary, I would say. Saucy and Satan kind of gave it away towards the end. Maybe they were also hoping for overtime for some reason.
I don't know. I mean, This has been so back and forth. I feel like both teams are pretty evenly matched. There's not really any poor performers like we've seen in the past couple games on either team. Everybody's chipping in, they're getting their trades, they're taking their entry fights. But I think a lot of these rounds are just boiling down to who wins the fight from top marsh to back garage. This time, it's Bible Klinger with a clean shot on the Jin. North finds one on the Moses. We've really got to stop walking under this angle, guys. It's not working. Ramp's not working.
Yeah, you'd think they learned their lesson from last round, but
And they're going to go with an A-hit. Gabe has been good from this backside position before, but is ultimately going to go down that molly from Sainted. Zintagos in this door position. The bomb does go down. It is a 3v3. No Heaven Control quite yet. I don't know if Zintagos' barrel was spotted by Saucy. Saucy seems unaware, but does creep into that Asia position. Bible Klinger does find Experior in towards Mini. Zintagos creeps in, gets the first, is not ready for Saucy. North gets the trade, and it's an op v op. Ooh, Bible Klinger misses the shot on falling North, pulls out the Tech 9, and delivers. And is pretty dang happy about it. Good round out of Bible Klinger.
Jin finally decided to not take the op this time, giving it away to Experior. 2 ops on Bravo as well.
Okay, this double op setup has been mostly successful for the CC side. See if it continues. Sainted finds Jin. That's the second round in a row where Jin's given over the first pick, but Gabe gets the trade eventually. Zintagos is just kind of stuck out here in the middle of nowhere. Is able to get out, just barely. And it's a 4v4. And nobody can hit an op shot to save their lives. Except for North. North finding another from that Heaven position in towards Hut. Ramp is totally unguarded right now. And I don't think anybody has any idea that we have a player in 2 Swifty snuck down into this lower. Gabe is in a spoiler position here. A failure to clear here from the T side. You're already at a disadvantage. If Gabe just gets curious and creeps forward here into the double T side op. North finally misses. Bested by Moses. Experior with the op. Swifty holding this vent rotate. If Gabe decides to turn around, it's not going to be a good look. Oh, they dropped onto A. Did Gabe see the shadow? I don't think Gabe saw the shadow of the player walking to Mustang. Zintagos does get the first. Oh, Gabe the spray sloppy. Shot heard from back sight. USP out. Oh. Moses hits the no scope. No bullets left in the gun. It's just the Glock. It's op v op. The molly goes down, but it's a bit rough. It's not planted for you. You planted the bomb. There's a kit. No scope. Oh, not able to connect it. And the bomb is going to get defused. Moses not able to defend it. And Experior is going to kill him after the fact. Just rubbing it in.
Even scoreboard once again, as we're seeing from second half, where it's been round after round given to each side.
The side swap's going to leave with somebody having another one round lead. I feel like we've seen like 4 of those this game so far. Moses figures out the north problem by just getting on the angle first. Zintagos is just pushed through outside through blue boxes, finds 2. Saucy finds Gabe pushing into hut. And it looks like the T's have ramp and they're just going to go lower. Experior's going to run down here with the op. Gets the single door open, spots 1, hits the flick onto Sainted as he jumps into single door. Is going to get held by Moses and taken out, and the bomb's going to go down at the Astralis plant. Jin is miles away, but is going to link back up with his teammate in secret. Saucy and Moses mantling into this control and dark position. Jin's rotate in is going to get heard. No information revealed, but that nade's going to give away the position of at least one of these T-side players. Ooh, and Jin's going to find the kill onto Moses. It's just Saucy. Sneaks out of dark and is able to get the first, but gets flashed out of the spray. And that's the second round in a row where we just see a defuse come through right under the nose of the T-side. And that's going to be another 1-round lead for the CT side. I don't know. I don't know who's going to win this. This feels impossible to call. It feels like every time you think you know who has the advantage, they either manage to squander it or the other team just kind of comes up and rips it from their hands and says, actually, no, I'm winning this one. Over and over.
I mean, yeah, as you said, the best way to describe this would be a cat and mouse game. Also, really, who discovers whose strategy first and then tries to adapt to it, tries to take advantage of it.
Oh, it's a ramp rush on the side swap. Moses swings from J-Hall and gets 2, but Zintagos is going to answer right back, taking out the ramp player in Bible Klinger and finishing off Moses as well. Oh! Sainted with that op in towards ramp. Gonna get mollied off, but re-swing back into it, trying to get the better of Experior, but Experior is ready for that re-swing. Ooh, Zintagos able to take a third in the round, leaving Swifty in the clutch. 1v3. 2 players low, but there is an op. And that door is closed. And it's smoked. I suppose you've got a bit of utility to work with, but time's running down. You don't have a kit. Oh, I think he got spotted. I don't know if he spotted him back. Guys? The guns? So you get match point, but you lose all your guns, which I guess doesn't really matter because you're on T side and that win bonus is nice, but it's still funny to see 3 people die to the bomb. Match point. Match point. Once again.
Well, you never know. Next thing you know, game turns around and Alpha's on top again.
Not needing the door. Jin looks like he's lining up some A utility. I think the play is to go A here, but this defense is here. All scouts. All scouts. Look, this player knows utility. This player throws utility. Dude, somebody got to help this guy. He's going back and forth. He can't decide what to look at. I feel so bad for him. That top hut molly goes out, burning Saucy off. And the hit comes in. Swifty takes out Gabe through that mini smoke. Sainted in this Mustang position takes out the first. Moses helps out for the second on North, and Tagos finds Moses, and it's a 2v4. Swifty able to find a second onto Zintagos, and it's just Experior with the op. And it looks like this game is not quite over yet, as Experior is forced to just kind of push off back and maybe try to find a different approach, if not just go for a save. Looks like he's just going to go for the save. We're going to find you. Surely somebody checks the roof. Okay, okay. Not found after time, at least. That's good. If you lose this next round, you're kicking yourself if you're on the T side, though. You're like, man, I just want to play another Combine. Get me out of this game. I don't want to play double OT. Please. And now nobody wants to make a mistake. Everybody's taking their time. Nobody's doing anything fancy. Nobody's being overly aggressive. Gone are the days of fighting outside Marshmallow to garage every round. We throw the smoke wall, we cross safe. That's the play. There's nobody down to receive this either. I mean, if the T's just walk out double doors here, it looks like Bible Clinger's rotating back down to cover this, but Moses fills the gap after, and the lobby control's coming in, actually, so this info is going to be gleaned. Ooh. Damage traded, back and forth. Sainted thinking better than to swing, until now. Pouncing on North. Finally, a kill comes out of the round. Ooh, Bible Clinger, the only part of this site that could be held, goes down. Moses takes out Gabe. Jin trades it back. And the retake is a little bit rushed, but it's here. It's entirely coming through ramp. Molly goes out to the door, but it's a bit too late. Jin goes down to Sainted. Saucy finds Intagos, and it's just Experior on the op to defend. Not able to find the first shot. The smoke goes down. It's not planted for you. And you're going to go down through the smoke, and we're going to another overtime. Oh, it's drawing. We're drawing. It's a draw. We have draws in... Yes, we have draws in Combines. I didn't know that. I'm so happy, because if this went to a double OT, I probably would have cried. That was fun. That was a fun watch. That's going to be the last one for me. That was really fun to watch. I liked how back and forth it was. I'm glad it was a draw.
Yep. No, that final round, everything started coming down as soon as Swifty did that peak, and yeah, then round ended shortly after. No, yeah, as you said, this was a very back and forth game, cat and mouse. Especially from the second half onwards. First half, it was pretty one-sided. And then, likely due to a strategy change or something along those lines.
Yeah, honestly, great map to watch if you're doing any scouting, or just looking for an entertaining game. So, I don't have much more to say. But that's going to be it for me. I'm Proto. Kat, if you've got any closing notes you'd like to deliver, feel free to.
Yeah, I don't have too much to say other than these 3 games that we've watched. They've been all very interesting, all very, very different. From Inferno, where that was very one-sided, onto Dust, also back and forth, but instead of being back and forth on the rounds, it was mostly back and forth on halves. And this one, Nuke, with every round being interesting to watch, not knowing what team's gonna either take the lead, either draw once again.
Yeah, just real 2 teams swinging back and forth. Nobody really letting go of the possibility of victory. All right, well, that's all you've got. Again, I'm Proto. Had a great time casting. This is Cat Acoustics. Say hi.
Hello.
And we'll see you next Combine night, which should be, I believe, Tuesday
Tomorrow, no?
or Tuesday. Is it
Or-
tomorrow?
I think there's one tomorrow. Monday?
Well, I guess then it's tomorrow.
Maybe I'm wrong.
Yep.
All right, cool. All right, see everybody tomorrow. Thank you. Oh, and shout out to Squig.
And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And we'll grow in number, fueled by them to see the horizon, turn us to thousands. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, till my shadow turns to sun rays. And on we'll go. Through the wastelands, through the highways, and on.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the solo stream. I figure it's combines I'm going to observe and also cast. See if I can get two things done at once here. I'm not very good at multitasking, but I'm going to try my absolute best for you today. Exec Squig, Exec Inferno. Alrighty, looks like we just got a little warm up here in the current game we're loading into, which is a prospect match, I believe. Sorry here, bear with me 1 second, I will get the HUD back up for you. There we go, here we are. Alrighty, hope everybody's having a good day. It looks like we got Alpha Dogs versus Bravo Cats. We got Tuck Fan Scrunkly. Is that Aftermath, I believe? Is Aftermath the person I'm thinking of? Let me go here. Let me exec Squig again. Make sure that's working for us. Yes, Aftermath it is. Orca and Noah. Also, we on the terror side, we have RX Beagle. I'm going to call him Beagle, Iron Chad, Vaughn, Pander, and Hamlet. I remember Hamlet from the playoffs last season. He did pretty well for himself. Looks like our first guy, Tuck Fan, is finding them rushing up mid. We have Noah coming in to help him as they come up. Oh, a little bit of apps contact as well. Aftermath is able to easily take him down. And now we just have Vaughn left in a 1v5. Will he be able to get a pick here? Oh, nice inhuman reactions. And he's looking for Scrunkly through the smoke. Oh, he might be able to get this if he gets that. Oh, this is tough. I had faith for a second we were about to see one of the craziest 1v5 clutches there was this season so far, but he wasn't quite able to pull it in. Still getting those couple kills, though. That's good for his money, so we'll keep that up. We'll keep an eye on that, see how he's doing. He might be able to get something here. Is he going to buy? Or is he just going to save with the team? Time will tell. Maybe we'll get one of those patented save and rush B strategies out of these guys. It's yet to be seen. Alrighty, here we go. Yes, Vaughn is going for the hero gun. Maybe a little expensive for my taste, but he went for it. What do we got here? Alrighty, we're just doing a apps pop, it looks like. These guys should be able to hear something at this time. He's able to take down the first kills. Tuck Fan with 1.5 there. And they're coming out of boiler. I was trying to do his best work there. Pander picks up the gun, so there is a chance for these guys. Pander is not quite able to pull it through. Not bad for a save, but you do want to get a couple more kills there. It's nice if you can eliminate at least 3 of the other team to try to do a little economy damage to them for the coming rounds. But now the terrorists have money there, except for Vaughn's going to have to settle for an SMG or whatever he decides to buy at this moment. But he is top frag on the team so far, albeit it is only 2 rounds in so far. Yes. Oh, we don't want that to happen, but hey, we've all done it. Misclicks here and there. It's just one of those things. Some util going down banana. We got two guys coming up banana at least. And will they make it past the utility? They're stopped by the Molotov there. I didn't even see how we got those two picks. That's my bad. But we have Tuck Fan and Vaughn both out of the match already. It looks like everybody wants to go to banana. We got a little bit of sound cues that Skrunkly, I'm sure, is calling out. Should bring a rotate over. It is bringing over one of the rotates. It's actually maybe bringing a little too much for the moment, but so far it's not too much. It's the exact right call because the T's are all lined up here, just waiting to hit the site, and they are coming through. We got spam through the smoke. We got the person coming over the top. Oh, backside was holding on for as long as they could. Spam almost connecting through the smoke. Will Aftermath lurk through on the plant tap? Time will tell. He's coming through. Ooh, he gets caught off by that. But that just leaves us with Noah here to try to clutch up in a 1v3. Now, they might not know that Noah's made it through to Coffin, which could be a big boost for him to get that surprise. They did hear the reload most likely. Yes, they definitely know we got a flank already for him. He's not able to get it done, but hey, you can't blame him for trying his darndest there. Nice little cinematic view of the church. You know, you really got to set the mood nicely for these streams here. So what do we got coming out? We got RX Beagle. He's bought himself an AK. It looks like they're going to force into this. Hey, you might as well. You know you can beat these guys. If we take them out right now, that's what they're saying. We can destroy their economy. Tuck Fan's going to look to get an early pick down mid, most likely, with this op. It's the powerful gun. He wins at long range. Is he able to take somebody out? He is. Easy shot for Tuck Fan on Panda. He sets that up and just eats it for breakfast. Nice little defense on the banana as well. A little flash for the re-peek. Oh, he's not able to do it though, and they take the site. So do they know? They do know. They're going to double smoke CT just to make sure it's smoked off. And Tuck Fans, and they're really not wanting to retake with this op. No, only on the Deagle. He knows there's some guns down banana he might be able to get his hands on if he wants to go for that. But it seems like he's going to be happy with the MAC-10 maybe, or maybe that's what he'll use to push up. He's going to have to deal with Vaughn if he wants it though, and Vaughn's playing smart. He's jump spotting with the flashbang out. But we'll see what happens here. Tuck Fan's looking for his kills. It's a little aggressive. I'd be scared of that peek from Coffin, but I don't know. I like the confidence with the play with the Deagle here. MAC-10 doesn't get close. Ooh, not able to pull it through. And Tuck Fan also goes down to Beagle and CT spawn. It's damaging for the economy, that's for sure. And we got Pander coming out with the op. He doesn't want that last round to happen again, so Pander's bringing out the op. He's most likely going to peek mid, try to punish Tuck Fan if he peeks again. Although the CTs are on a save this round, it looks like they're going to be at least. So until we see when the round starts, if they force or not, but they could do something like a phase smoke down mid. They could go for the Astralis stack on B. They could try to set up a trap in apps. If it was me, I would want to send somebody with some util over to A, but stack everybody B. That would be my call for the round if I was about to, and I would just hide on site. I don't know if I would do the Astralis stack. People are pretty smart here, and they don't really want to rush in that quickly because it's such a common strat for people that are saving. But it looks like Aftermath has a flash here. Most likely Orca and Noah are going to double nade down bottom mid. Maybe Aftermath's going to peek alt mid. I'm not totally certain. Nope, we are just going down mid. So Pander is moved up. He's not able to help this. So he doesn't need to be there mid. Just I thought he might have been looking up from ramp with the op, but he was not able to that round. Tuck Fan has been seen. He is on very low health. No guns down for him to grab or anything, so we do have, I guess, one guy on low HP. If he's able to find Beagle or maybe even Chad, he could get himself an easy pick and a gun. We do have this person waiting for him though, and Iron Chad is able to seal that round out for his team. Great job by the T's to not die to the mid rush there. Skrunkly coming in with the M4 now. After that buy, M4 and a nade. I'm sure that nade must be going banana. Let's see if that can dunk on somebody's head. Get a nice 50 HP off of maybe Panther if he runs back up banana again looking for that banana pick. We'll see who's coming to them. Oh, my game crashed. One moment. We'll be right back. Welcome back. Not quite sure what happened, but I'm sure that nade fully connected and it worked out great. It looks like the CTs are going to just be saving here, and you can't blame them. You don't want your economy getting messed up after the last time when you weren't able to save. Let's get these couple things exec again. And that's my bad for the game crashing there. I figured out what happened though. When I want to spectate the nade, I hold down G. And if I hold that down too long, I guess my old PC just doesn't quite like it. Tuck fan with the one pick. Looking for another. Nope, he's not going to. Oof. That's tough on Noah getting picked there. Alrighty. I want to see if that nade connects there. Where was Skrunkly at? Oh, Skrunkly doesn't have the nade this time. Going with the Molly, Smoke, Flash, and an SMG instead. Switching up. Skrunkly knows you can't do the same thing every round. They will catch on to it. Maybe Pander's going to go for the early pick. Let's check on Pander here. Pander coming in, look for that top mid pick. Knows they flash down mid, nobody crossed. A little bit of a defense here towards Banana, kind of faking some presence. Vaughn's not falling for it. He's decided to go off an entry anyways. Can't blame him. He's feeling it, especially from the first couple rounds. Now he's playing smart. He knows he has bomb. He wants to go back and group up with his team, who is trying to clear out apps right now. They definitely forced the one back, but they're going to re-peek and clear and realize it's not there. Spamming through that top mid smoke. Beautiful spam by Orca. Aftermath is helping Skrunkly clear out lane. Easy for the CT so far. Orca smells it. Orca can smell the ham. And he's taking Hamlet down. Ooh, nice shot by Pander in the apps there. Oh, if he got that flick down, it would have been a possible round, but he's not quite able to pull off the 1v4. Aftermath upgrades to the op. Is Aftermath the opper? I want to see this. Tuck was opping earlier. I would like to see this dual mid here. Aftermath has a good spawn for it too. How's his Oh, Pander has a great spawn as well. So Pander will most likely post up first. We'll see who's be able to get it done. In the mid battle. The big, the bad op battle in mid. Oh, Aftermath's playing the nice off angle. Doesn't want to get too aggressive here. Ooh. I think he lagged him. Or no, Tuck got lagged. Tuck falling back, wisely giving up Banana on being on that low HP. Skrunkly, the aggressive apps player, is not giving them an inch in here. Look at that. Vaughn was lurking with the bomb, but now he's headed back to meet up with his team. Pander's going to most likely try to finish off that CD player when he gets up there. Although, are they reaggressing? A flash is coming. Ooh, what a reaggression. Oh, he's not able to get the second, though. That leaves Tuckfan with low HP to defend this bomb site all by himself. If a nade comes, anything hits him, it's not a good sign. He's going to molly through that, of course. We got to do what we can to delay the T's. The T's are in sight, though. They should be expecting this rotate. Iron Chad definitely is. He's going to come looking for this. Oh, lurking around the back of the smoke to surprise. And that is successful. And now we have Orca coming through church here in another 1v4. They might not be Jesus, because I don't think they save that much. Oh, does he have a kit? He has a kit. Ladies and gentlemen, will we be able to see this? With this guy looking towards spawn, I don't think... Oh, he's going to check it. Oh, they had a feeling. Oh, they're not quite able to get that ninja defuse that we all wanted to see, but hey, at least he got our hopes up for it. It's like being a Cleveland Browns fan. At least sometimes they get your hopes up, even if it's just during the draft. Oh, we're getting a phase smoke out of the CTs, it looks like here. I would love to see this aggression down mid. He's not going for it. It would only be the one person. Is Orca going to use this smoke? Oh, Orca. The comms weren't quite there for this one. Stacked banana and a peek and doesn't get punished. Almost takes out the second. The guy at logs. He's not able to deal with it either. What a banana push from the CTs right now. And smoked off. Opper's on 1 HP. Now, they weren't able to have the same success towards the A site, but they do have Skrunkly here waiting to catch them off. Oh, with one of those bullets connected, it would have been game over. But instead, it looks like it's going to be a 1v3 here. We'll see if our friend Noah is going to attempt the retake or not. It would be nice for him to just at least... I like to see if they throw. Let them throw if they want to. Now, Pander's playing pretty safe. I was going to say he is on so low HP, but I guess it's good to take an advanced spot when you're on that too, so that you have an escape route. He knows this guy was last seen banana, so maybe he expects that he was coming from over there. And he's just leaving Vaughn to check that out while he looks for a route that he could possibly save, because he's going to have to get far away from this bomb. Does Noah peek out, or does he just stay tucked? Time will tell. Pander is able to get far enough away and save the op. Great job by the T's in this round. Now, the CTs really wish they were able to have an op on this side to combat with Pander, but I'm sure they're probably telling themselves though, like, hey, he's got the op, he's down ramp, let's just not peek it, don't give him that fight, he wants it, let's just chill. Even Orca's not running in quick. He said, nope, I'm not about that. Tuck fan, shotgun at half wall, oh, he gets flashed off before he can make it to it, and they're up. Little ambitious to peek at that late, I'd say. But he made a smart play, he threw the smoke, he fell back, he could hold this smoke. We love it when they smoke through yours, because that might make them want to push. But you do not want to push into the Swag 7. This thing destroys people's careers. Looks like Bomb's going to be heading towards the A site. Yeah, we might start getting rotating back here. Tuck fan says, hey, I'm checking this out first. Ooh, he checks it out. He gets the info that at least one is there. Orca locking down the long. Stacked up with Aftermath. You don't want to re-aggress into that. Pander has to look. Oh, nice shot by Pander on Skrunkly. Able to retrieve that bomb. That is huge. If he waited a second longer, that could have been devastating. He is about to get shot in the back. The B side is open for business. The only thing is the bomb is fully cut off. Now he hears those footsteps in T-spawn. He knows that Pander's here. But Pander has the op. He should win this fight. Oh, he's not able quite to get it done. And Hamlet is now stuck in a 1v2. They're giving him the battles. They're giving him the fights. They're giving him the fights. All he has left is to deal with Orca. Now, if it was me, I'd be small-brained and assume that Orca already went to the B site. So I would be running up through alt mid to go to A. And it seems like that might be what he does here. Oh, no time left, sorry. See? Small brain. Great job by Orca just staying alive there, not getting too aggressive and peeking. Now we can do a little hunt if we wanted, but the time is fully gone. Let's see what they're doing in T-spawn. What do you think they're saying to each other right now? Come on, guys, we're up 2 rounds. Let's lock in. Let's win out on T side, and then we don't let them get a single round on T. That's my guess as to what they're saying. But we'll see. We'll see what they do this round. Looks like we're starting out on a bit of a default here. We got some guys going up banana. Just some nades going up. They're playing it pretty slow. We got one guy in apps. Will he get caught off guard? Time will tell. Skrunkly locks us down. Skrunk does not get caught off guard. Not ever. Just when you think the repick isn't coming, there it is. Hamlet throwing some utility. It's quite a bit of pressure, and they actually get the double frag by Iron Chad going into B. I'd be saving if I was on the CT side right now. So you got no info. You have not made it past the lurk. Your only hope is Aftermath might be able to get spammed through that smoker, but you're unable to. Oh, they went towards it, and now they are pinched by Hamlet. This is a tough one. Hamlet's got all the info in the world. He can line them both up, and he will. Hamlet with the 2K in that round. Beautiful lurk from Hamlet, holding the flank, making sure they can't be flanked in banana, and then flanking the people that weren't able to flank to finish off the round. Great job. Which here we are again with the CTs with not the best economy. You gotta love a good Nova play though. Sometimes a Nova can just be all you need to win the round. Let's see where he's going here with this nice knife combo that he's got going on. Looks like he wants to play apps, most likely. Skrunkly is maybe coming to join. Oh no, Skrunkly's taking short and letting Aftermath play apps with the shotgun for the close range duel. But it looks like it might be all in banana here. Oh, good night, Noah, courtesy of Chad. He is just used to this. He knows how you play. He is taking you out. Iron Chad looking like he's trying to get into Premier as fast as he possibly can. Mauling off everything. You can't be too safe even though you just took out the 2 B players. He's a smart player, that's for certain. Now, Pander here caught off mid by Skrunkly, maybe? Time will tell. Does it click that he's on site? Ooh, you can't get past that. Great shot by Pander there. A little surprising, but hey, those things happen. The only thing that could mess this up for them is if he takes contact first, and then he can surprise. If he doesn't, he can't surprise. Ooh, beautiful shot on the Pander. Nice flash off Nick. Oh, in the molly. Oh, Skrunkly with the clutch to win the round. Great job, Skrunkly. I did not expect that shot for the Opper to be posted up on banana and that guy to still be able to get the kill on the Opper. Incredibly great shot. Alright, going into halftime with a score of 7-5 for the Team Bravo. I forget what I named them. The Bravo Dogs? Or the Bravo Cats, I believe it was. Well, we got it pretty even across the board. What do we got for utility damage? That's always a good thing to check out on Inferno. Utility damage. We had Iron Chad, the banana player. Scrunkly with 64 for apps is pretty good. And Tuck Fan and Noah, they must have been the B players because they are both up there in utility as well. Alrighty, what's the plan? We got a decoy from Aftermath. Where is this going? Are you the faker? Looks like Tuck might want to go mid to join the team. Yep. Here comes the decoy towards B. What will they think when they hear it? Not phased. Ooh. Bomb almost got caught there. The bomb's going to be able to make it back to site and get the final kill to win the round. Get the plant. Extra $300 for the team. Great job there by the T's for a pistol round. It even confused me. So of course it confused the CTs. Now what will the CTs do on their save here? Panda, I'm sure, is calling the big play. We got a nade stack something. And it looks like this is going to be a nade stack banana. Oh. Nope, the nades are gone. Three of them did buy nades, but they got rid of it. They're just going for a little B stack here. Iron Chad looks like he might find the full wall of the T's if... Oh, nope, they are going up banana. They're going to be clearing this out. T's are smiling right now with this big stack. You can't expect that. That's all I know. Woo. Beagle, baby. This is the big play, Chad. Ooh. Almost able to pull it through. They keep progressing. Do they clear it or do they think it's clear? Control. Oh, he gets above you and finds you. Tough. Great trigger discipline anyways, though, to just make sure you have that chance. Let them spread out again. Kill the one, get the gun, and move on. Here we are now, a bit better of a buy. A couple of shotguns coming out here. We have one on Pander. I guess I can't track nades anymore. Oh, looked like Vaughn just had a huge play over at the B site. Knocking out top mid. The shotgun's not quite able to do it. Oh, can Vaughn slow it down and realize that the rotate might be coming back? It must have been called. Oh, he has bomb. Oh, aggressive. Now Beagle with the rotate. They're expecting the rotate though. It looks like the T's are going to fake it and just go back to A site. That smoke and that flash, it's hard to think they're not going to be here after hearing all of that. But the T's are just going back to A site. They should have their easy plant and the easy round win. Orca going by pits for after plants. Beagle wants to go for this clutch here. Beagle does have a kit. This is very winnable for Beagle. As long as Noah doesn't peek towards top mid. Can't blame you for wanting to go for it though. You need to... You don't want to finish the game and realize you didn't go for that one round and that could have been the difference maker. So I don't fault him one bit for attempting that. CTs are on a bad buy again. It looks like they're going to force up into this. Let's see where Beagle wants to take this scout. He might be going for this mid-fight. Oh, no, they're not forcing up into it. But Beagle is. Looks like no armor, though, I think. That's totally certain. I do like the scout buy on the save, so if you can get a couple hits with that, you can just go for body shots too, and then everybody else can use pistols to finish them off. It looks like it should be an A commit here with Walker going up. Nice off angle, Iron Chad. I like this. Chad's a smart player. Oh, if you just shot there. See, now he's got two that are lit though. Oh, if he just was able to get one or two. Don't expose two apps, Chad. This teammate map should be able to catch one off guard. This is a very winnable one. I don't know if they realize how lit these two players on site are. Panda might be a little worried, but oof, what a shot on the Panda. That makes it tough with the smokes, with the utility. Very aggressive spamming for somebody that's on such low HP, but hey, when you're confident and when you know you are a great player, that's what you go for. He knew where he was. He knew the play he had to make. He wasn't able to get away in time, though. Ooh, I thought he might have been sleeping for a second. Probably calling out the strat for the next round, and then surprise, somebody on my screen. I'd like to thank everybody for tuning in today. I hope you're enjoying yourselves and checking out these combines. I know the players here are all putting out their best foot forward. They want to show these scouts and GMs and AGMs what they got and what they can bring to a team. I think they're all playing pretty good too. I really like the apps lockdown in the first round. You got to stay aggressive with apps and CT. You can't sit there not taking it just as aggressive on Banana, but hey, there's a reason Inferno is how it is. Sometimes you win those banana duels, sometimes you don't, but you have to go for them. He always sees the boost, he's able to take it out. Oh, with the nade coming in. But do they expect the third person already here? I don't think they don't want to speed up at all. So. Ooh, beautiful shot, Iron Chad. Iron Chad is locking in. If I was a scout, I'd definitely be taking a look at a few more of his demos just to see what he's like. Checking out those comms to see what the vibes are. Look, already rotating in. He got that huge kill. He knows they want to go the other way. He's sitting here in wait. Reminiscent of Simple back in the day when he would just be all over the maps. And look, knows to break the smoke and clear to get that last guy. Incredible game sense there from Iron Chad. He's the Iron Wall. I wish I had the button to check out people's skins. That'd be awesome. Ooh, an Iron Chad coming in with the smoke. I'm not going to use my nade follow bind because ever since I updated the Half-Life After Effects today, it's been crashing every now and then when I use that bind, so. Sorry guys, no more cool nade cameras. I would be really tempted to push aggression down mid. They know all mid's clear, they know mid's clear, they know this is a full B stack. Panda's has to fall back or frag out. He's not able to. Caught in a rock and a hard place there. Iron Chaz is going to loop back around. He knows it's going to take a bit of time to get up Banana, so the other boys try their best. Beagle with a nice shot onto Aftermath, but Aftermath's just falling back. Rightfully so. Iron Chad getting CT. It's going to be tough to get past this offer. Blinding him is a good strategy, for certain. They have them all punched into the site with only the one in church here. Oh, the church player's able to get it done. That cuts off one side of the attack. That really locks you out from the retake. Great attempt by them, though. If the B players were be able to hold on just a little longer, that would have been an incredible CT round. But that's the push and pull of Counter-Strike. Sometimes you take that foot, but just because you lost that inch on the other site, the timing's no longer on your side. I love the combo here, Skrunkly. Black on black. Anders, answer the phone call right quick. Hamlet dumps down some utility. T's come up quick. They love their aggression here. Tuckfan doesn't seem to be scared too much. He's going to see this gap and try to use it. They see the gap and say, hey, let's close that off. Tuckfan likes to use it. Orca is looking to take lane, possibly, or just clear out apps. He wants to make sure that they can rotate back if everything doesn't quite go to plan as B. Without the info, they have a couple towards, but that utility up mid from Aftermath holds it. Pander is able to take out Scrunkly on the way in. They're going for the flash peek onto Tuckfan. What will Tuckfan be able to do here? He's already done enough. He's already pulled that rotate back, and it looks like the lane creep is coming through from the other side. Or the arch creep, sorry. Oh, if they knew, they could just walk through that smoke. But now Beagle has the timing to go back. Unless Tuckfan can pull him back away. It looks like he's going to be able to lock down that. Oh, missed shot. That could be huge. Oh, he doesn't miss the second. Tuckfan's got 2 on Fountain. That's going to be a really hard one. Yeah. Fountain's usually amazing for a one and done spot. So to have 2 there and you're just one guy, well, good luck. Does he always spots him? Oh my lord. Aftermath in a 1v5? Is it gonna happen? Oh. Ooh. He knows. Does he hear the lane player? Oh, Aftermath. If he just didn't lag him through that wall there, then that would have been an easy win for him. Incredible play by Aftermath. Even better play by Beagle and Hamlet to secure that. Can't throw. We're winning the game. They are locked in right now. Looks like it's the B rush. How are they able to hold on to this now? Pander blinded. Vaughn has to fall back. Pander's just gonna pop off anyways and get a little 2K. You want an entry on me? I don't think so. 2 bananas. They're pushing B. They're pushing B. That's the call. Flash went a little far, but it's still one. Oh, he's got Tuckfan on 1 HP. Vaughn is able to most likely capitalize on this. He is able to capitalize. Hey, you can't blame him for not being able to shoot 2 people at once. He got in there. He took his. He made sure that this round was secured for his team as Aftermath tries to prove him wrong. Oh, what a shot by Aftermath. He knows he might be able to go back. He checks for it. He doesn't see them. Iron Chad is rotating over, but he's rotating away from where the bomb has gone. Aftermath, not certain if the rotations came in or not. Oh, he's going to just rotate. He's flanking them towards B. You'll never expect this if you're Iron Chad. Oh, he knows both. Wow. What a beautiful play. 20 seconds left. He's able to get the plant down on the A site. And that's going to leave Beagle to have to try to clutch another round with the op. He does have full HP though, which is good. Oh, he switched out off of the op. Here comes the flash. Aftermath ducks from it. Oh, beautiful shot by Aftermath onto Eric's Beagle there. Keeping his team in this. Putting them up by another round. One more and they're on match point. Thanks to that huge clutch by Aftermath there. So this is my first time observing and casting a match at the same time, but hey, I figured as combines, why not give this a try? And, oh, we got the big play going down. What a nade on the Beagle and Hamlet. They're able to peek all mid and surprise. What do we got here? Also, we got two guys going down. Banana. Aftermath spams the smoke. He gets one there. That stops Pander in his track. He doesn't want to go through, but Pander spams the smoke. He gets an assist thanks to that. What a huge play. Leaving us with Orca to only lurk through to A. Didn't, oh, the timing. Didn't quite catch him over the box. Assumes the flank, and he assumes correctly. Huge play. Upgrades to the FAMAS. Able to swing out. Pander sees him there. Pander with the MP7. Oh no, he upgraded to the AK. Wow. What a play from the CTs there. When in doubt, let's run down mid and just thug this out. That's what they said. And they pulled through with a huge win, keeping the Bravo Cats off of match point and putting them within reach of this win. Because now you have the T's on the bad buy. And I think it's harder to be a T on the bad buy than it is a CT. Because you can kind of dictate where the fights are as a CT. When you're not always that aggressive, you can use that aggression to surprise them. And that's exactly what the CTs did there. Now look at this. We're scared of the aggression now. And rightfully so. I would be too. Through his own volley. That might have been a little too ambitious, I think, Mr. Vaughn. But great attempt anyways. Now we got Beagle here. Now you're down numbers on CT. It's the push and pull. Are you going to go to get aggressive again? Or sit back? Oh, they're pushing Arch. Oh, great fallback by Beagle. He's not throwing. Beagle does not want to throw. He stands his ground, though. You have to at that point. Who hears who first? Oh, Pander heard, but wasn't quite sure what side they were coming to. And now you are stuck in the middle of nowhere. Both guys... Oh, he hears the plant on A. That should bring in the rotate from Hamlet. Now, it's not great, but they only have two guns on the other side. But they are going to opt for the save and play for overtime instead. I guess when you only got $150 between the two of you, you need to. As sad as that may seem for the people at home that really wanted the Alpha Dogs to go for it, they are making a pretty smart play. They don't want to waste those guns that they got from that force-up round. Oh, Aftermath smells it. Oh, he knows. Oh, it's not a crossfire you can deal with, though. Great job by the CT, staying alive, not losing another gun. Able to drop something to their teammates here. We'll see what everybody ends up with. We got Vaughn on the FAMAS, Beagle on the Scout. I believe everybody else should have a solid rifle for them. And of course we got AKs across the board, plus an M4 for Noah. But the M4s are nice at this point when they don't have the head armor. Oh, Beagle peeking mid. Aggressive. Beagle feels better. It's going to fall back to Arch though. It's not a banana take. Hamlet definitely hears them coming up towards him. Little preemptive flash in case they were swinging into him. Is he able to catch a glimpse of that smoke? No, he's not able to. I think Beagle definitely knows this. Oh, Beagle knows. Oh, what a shot by Tuckfan there. I didn't see it from his point of view, but I bet that was nasty. Oh, the almost mow down, but Tuckfan again with the huge shot. Tuckfan says, no. We're not losing. I'm running this. Tuckfan with the plant. Hamlet gets the kill onto Orca. Might be able to get another one onto Noah. Noah is low HP, but now he's double peeking with the friend. It's always good to have friends. He's not able to get it done. Aftermath gets the final kill. And the Bravo Cats win Inferno 13-10. With a huge game by Aftermath and Tuckfan. Also Orca too. And a valiant effort by the Alpha Dogs. They almost were able to bring that to the end, but not quite. I will be back with another map here shortly. back, everybody. Here we are. Same team names, but not the same players. We got Crazy trying to lock down the B site here, but we also got a little gunfight going on in mid, possibly. Not quite so. Oh, ladder and window. You're not going to expect that guy underneath window not peeking with him. He should be able to get the easy pick if he peeks out a little further. Oh, gets great damage onto the con player. We got Dagother. Being smart, not going for that mid fight, going towards the main control. Latence is just popping off there from window, and Dagother is able to clean it up onto Amdellery. I believe this is a contender match. We got Slug, a well-known player in CSC. I'm not too certain on the rest of his team though. Some nice new names. Super Rock. Super Rock is great. Crazy, of course, too, I know. And Dalen is also a sick player. So I'm excited to see the rest of this match. It is Mirage. It's a little CT-sided, so I'm sure these guys can pull this back here shortly. Ooh, nice confident swing out from a window player. You love to see that. They're going quick down Cat. Beautiful flash as they swing off of it. He's going to back up. He doesn't want to get cut off from that team. He's going to play back. They hear bomb there. They know where it is. Crazy with that. Ooh, advanced position. Emo sees, as they call him. He's not able to stop Super Rock from fragging out, though. And Super Rock with his teammate missed op shot, but that doesn't matter. You got Super Rock on your back. Super Rock's going to do it. He's going with the pistol because he knows he's low and he's able to secure it. He put the dagger into their heart to finish the round. Woo! That hypes you up. Gets the blood flowing. What skin is that? Hello, hello. Looking good. Alrighty. So, we also have Emo here with a nice scout buy. And nope, he's going to sell back. He's going to sell back. He's going to say, okay, we don't force. Oh, Hero AK instead? Oh, nope. Just rocking the D. I thought he had money for a scout. I would have liked it. The money in the spawn? Nah, take it. Alrighty. We're headed out mid with the Deagles. Will they give him the Deagle fight? It's what they want. Give it to. Oh, nice peeking with flashes. Great way to give him that fight. Gotta love that. Ooh. Okay. Not quite able to get done what they wanted. Nice shots though. Gonna fall back. He hears those nades coming. He knows he's on low HP, but you gotta love it. You go for those fights. Alrighty, now they're gonna most likely be buying together here. A couple AKs coming out. Ooh. I like the op pick. Oh, the auto pick. I guess it's combines. You might as well go for the auto. Remember, Simple said something once. It was like, of course I'm going to use the auto when I play. Like, I use it in practice and warm-up. Why would I not? It's a good gun. That's what people were complaining about it, but there we go. What's he going for with the auto? Let's see. Going for that spam. They are out on A. They see the guy at default. They expect. Ooh. What was that? Not an auto? Was it? I thought for sure he had an auto. Nice skickers. A little bit of a con fight there for Eroy, but oh, he doesn't expect Dalen behind him. We still have this lurk here. The bomb must be down somewhere, though. I'm not certain where that got dropped. I would assume towards A, because they started with 3 there. It's going to be hard to make it past Crazy. Oh, unless he leaves. Do they know about the bomb? They know about the bomb. That leaves Slug in quite the predicament here. Without the most money in the world, you think he might just want to save this rifle too, but with 45 seconds left, you could look to see if they give you anything. They might not expect him to have made it through here, as he picks up late. But time will tell. They definitely don't expect Slug to have made it through. But as the clock ticks, they realize what gaps were open, and they might think about it. So let's see what he does. If he walks out to A, he could have a huge play here. Oh no, we can't see the sandwich guy. definitely knows where he went to. Dagothar's not throwing. He's just holding it down. He knows where they went. And there you go. Crazy with the beautiful op shot from top mid to lock up this round. It's hard to yap when you're not a yapper. Let me tell you that. Sheesh. I know Crazy wasn't the window player last round. He was over on B, but with the spawn, I would like to see if he goes for it. Most likely not. But, oh, he is. There he is. Pushes up, beats the smoke. Gets a nice body shot. That's all you need with that big green stick. Ooh. Remind me to never peek Scary. Or, sorry, not Scary. Crazy. I'll peek you, Scary. They don't know Slug's out already. Just waiting for that smoke to fade, but Molly is also coming in. Ooh, beautiful shot by Liable. He's liable to do that again next round, given the chance. And Dagother with the pre-fire on the Slug, I guess they did know he was out. Nice little breakdance move there, too. A little celebration of the round prior. I love that candy apple Glock. For a cheap Glock, that's like one of the prettiest ones. Just nice and clean. I don't have one. I got a candy apple PP Bison. That's why I'm not peeking Crazy. I'm telling you, I see Crazy on the other team. I said, nah, man, I'm lurking B. I ain't going mid. But you lurk B, you deal with the nades sometimes. Ooh. A little bit of damage onto Slug, but not too much. He hears the jump spot. Oh, he gets seen. He's just going to fall back from that. He knows he's solo. Oh, good timing to walk through the smoke if he's able to, but no, he's checking out. He thinks Crazy's going to re-peek window. Oh, scary timing. I love it. I love the effort on that. Straight into con. You know your teammate just killed the stairs player, so you have that window, but Crazy knows that too. Nice, beautiful shot by Super Rock there. Super Rock onto Eroy. And Libel's going to push towards CT. Super Rock knows that this push is coming. Playing anti-flash. Swinging out off of his teammate's flash. Beautiful flash by Latent. No latency on that one. They connected very well on that. Looks like they're going to want to just play together. Wait. Make them plant. They want to go for the boost here. Let's see. Oh, they know it's not on that site now. How's Slug going to play this after plan? He knows he's in a 1v2. Huge clutch for him. He does have a nade and a flash left. Probably might not want to use the nade, but if he hears them early, he might flash them off. You got to assume they're coming together. They did just do that flash play CT. Oh, nasty. Flash, reposition. Super Rock quiet this whole way. You might not expect this. Oh, he's got to make noise, and Slug catches him. Super Rock with it, but not enough time to get it done. Nice booster knife there, Super Rock. Well, the T's are able to force back to this. They are in a 3-round loss bonus, and they had a bit of money left there, so they can buy back to this one. Crazy with that op. What spawn does he have? I wonder if he's going to go for that Apex. Maybe not, because he's dropping that flash down for somebody to flash mid. He's just going to go take his mid peek. He's just going to make sure that his team has the flashes they need to pop over for him. Smoke comes in. Posts up. Will he go for the random spam? He will. Does not connect. I believe he hears the player going underpass. Hello, you made some footsteps, Liable. That's liable to be heard for sure. We got Crazy rotating around 2A. Must have been called by Super Rock that they're already out. Super Rock's going to try to get that nade, and he's just scouting to see where they are. He's going to see if that connects, and that does connect nicely. Crazy just playing nice and passive here. Oh, saw one fireball. Ooh. What a shot by Delry on the Super Rock, though. Nice shot by Crazy onto Eroy. It's a scary fight to take back, especially with that smoke up and your two teammates over a cat. But that's the games we play. You can't win trying not to lose. Especially when you're 10-5 at that point. You go for it. You hit those shots. Ooh. That's good. Oh. That is huge. A slug might go down because of that. No, he's made it far enough away now, but if he stayed in CT, he definitely would have. There's the player hit right. Is he able to pop off? No, not quite. They're unable to save thanks to Libel and Slug pushing through B there. They know to mess up that economy, you got to get those boys off the board. Now they're still able to buy back into this round. You don't have the op on Scary though. But someone should be able to drop M4. They are able to get him the M4. And we'll see what they do with this play. He doesn't have the op to play from window. But does he keep the M4 there or go for under? They miss the window smoke. This could be an easy pick if he doesn't expect it. Ooh, he was ready for it. You know that miss smoke is possible. We all miss it sometimes. Nice flash to get the cat guy off the angle too. Huge play by him while his team is exacting out A and doing incredibly well at it too, I must say. Taking down the whole site. They know cat. They should assume jungle. They know he's the window player. And are they going to double up CT? One CT, one triple. Beautiful job. Double peeking on that last player. That's how you play some good team Counter-Strike. Have a little sippy spare. Looks like this is all or nothing right now for the T's, or for the CTs, sorry. Everybody's bought a gun except for Crazy is just rocking the deagle and going underpass, and he will be greeted. Not horrible for you being the player with out the gun. At least you get 50 damage. It's not what you wanted. A little bit of info too. You know two are over there. Cat players follow back to B. Doesn't want to play solo. That was bomb spotted on Cat. Oh, as long as he doesn't get surprised. A little bit caught off guard there. That's tough, but you do have the one more player by Van. And this guy here, can he fall back and stay alive? Huge. Oh, what a round. Oh, slow down them footsteps. Amazing try. Now Super Rock in a 1v2. Looks like he's gonna want to go for this. He knows the one is lit. Might be able to pick up a gun, Cat. I don't remember somebody perish on Cat or not, but that's gonna be a tough spot to clear out the get right spot. But if he can clear get right, that makes this a lot easier. Super Rock does it! What a 3K. What a 2 kills in the clutch by Super Rock. That was huge. Must have been a little bit of miscommunication by the T's there on who was watching what, because the get right player wasn't looking to Cat at the moment Super Rock peaked. And that's why he was able to clutch up that last round of the CT side. Great play by all the CTs there. Like, I know Dalen was only 5'8", but I saw him making some great plays on that side too. That was, it's tough, you know. It's that map everybody knows how to play. But I think the CTs did a pretty good job there. The T's as well, obviously. It's Mirage, let's be honest. It's CT-sided, so for them to finish 6-6, the T's were definitely happy going into this CT half. What we got here? It looks like we are going to have 3 players armored up. 2 players with some utility. Must be a kit in play. Yes, there's definitely a kit on Armed Dellery. And it looks like we are going to get a B pop with a lurk into Palace by Latent. So it's definitely going to be a slow B. He uses the molly early. They are assuming A, so that's what I'm guessing by these multiple players here. I like the bottom mid by Slug. You know, check out that underpass. Oh, you want to keep your feet on you. No need to run. Slug is not bot baiting off that. Wait, you think you're just going to peek one by one on A? No, I think it's only one of you. Ooh, big kill. But they know now. It's all can he? Oh, yes, he can. Liable is liable to stay on site and frag out. He doesn't care what you're doing with your silly antics. He's going to stay and play the game. Slugs already know about he can be loud as he wants to be. He's just got to go. He's got to move before that cat player can possibly peek into him, though, and he wasn't quite able to get out of the way in time. Good job by Dalen there, just staying alive, waiting for his team to come and join him so that they can play together. I guess that latent lurk ended up being huge. He got that one kill over at A site, and he was able to rotate to cat to help Dalen lock out the round. Looks like we got some con and window smokes coming in from the T's. Emo tries to block that one, hops out. He was definitely spotted going underpass. Nobody's here to try to punish him on that note. The T's are going down cat quickly. We do have two on the B site though. This is probably where you want them to come, seeing how you also have your player up in apps coming to help as well. Oh, the CZ not able to put in work. Leighton was able to punish him for that wannabe slick move. There you go. Nice shot from Nemo there. Oh, was able to get a second. Not quite able to get the second. Looks like Slug's probably going to go for exits on this, I would assume. Beautiful shot on that exit. There you go. Little gun upgrade. Never hurts to get a free Galil. See what they give you. See what they give you. Looks like the T's will just exit through market, trying to play a little safe. They don't care that we got a Galil. They're just getting out. Looks like mid is free for the taking, other than Slug chilling here in con. He's got his con smoke. He's got the flash to delay them a little bit. Little crossfire set up with player one. Jellery gets mollied off. I thought I just see another flash go out there. Maybe I missed it, but I think Slug flashed out again. Oh, the molly doesn't spread to him. It could be a surprise. Emo peeks out a window. I'm not sure if Slug heard the jump or not. They're also going out A. Leroy got caught off guard there by Super Rock. Happens to the best of us. Super Rock's going to fall back with the bomb. He doesn't want to go up there with that solo. Looks like everything is known, and Dalen is able to take down Libel and finish that round off for the T side. That's a tough one to lose. The third, after you lose pistol, you save, you go into that. Just a couple peaks not fully timed well. I remember when the other side was on CT, we saw like those flashes going out mid when they were peeking, and the flashes going over CT for the peaks. And that's the type of thing you have to do on this map. Everybody knows where to look. They know what they're playing. But can you surprise them with the mid push? Sure can. Not quite able to connect on the shots though. More flashes coming out. The timing just wasn't there for them. Emo with the ambitious up on the fence. He does get punished for it. Oh, they come out from con, and the T's are able to send them home with that round. Back to the drawing board, boys. You gotta bring up something better than a mid push against these fellas. Look at that. Crazy. Opping on the T side now. He dominated in the first half, opping from window. Let's see if he can keep that same streak going on the T side. He's not peeking into the op, he's peeking into a 4 window. Oh, he doesn't see him. Oh, the opper is peeking from con and punishing. Nobody home going towards that side. Slug's able to get his kill on Dalen in the underpass. The last 3 T's are top mid. Not much map control. You gotta hope that these guys peek into you here. Things mid clear, but it's not quite. Everybody's there except for Super Rock's gonna re-clear A. Probably where they want to try to end up to. Dag's just gonna stand and hold Cat, waiting for the overpeak from Cat side. Swings in the window. Emo is there, sitting, waiting for him. That's Emo with a 0, by the way, not with a 1. Or it's not with an O. Désolé, monsieur. There we go. Eroy swinging out from default, picking up Super Rock. That is just leaving Latent here. Most likely saving the op, throwing the op away. We go back, take the Galil, and just look for picks. Not able to get the picks. Delary is able to shoot Latent through the box top mid and finish that round out for his team. Great CT job right there. That was what you wanted to see. We got the upcoming cap, but we also got the A main push that's coming in. Crazy is ready for 1, not ready for the second. He's able to fall out, gonna molly off ramp, fall back as Zeroid. Here comes that utility, they know it's A now. The whole wrath of the T side is about to come in. That great nade by Eroy onto them. What we got? Oh, Super Rock is getting smoked off. Is he gonna push through this smoke? I would assume he would as his team's going out. His team is out. Super Rock is out to trade. What a cleanup job. Delary. What a peek and a shot by him, and great job by Eroy staying alive underneath Palace there to finish that round out. Bravo Cats might be getting a little worried now that they can't afford the full buy. And they've lost a few rounds in a row. They've lost the last 2. Looks like they're just going to want to full save here. Looks like they might be leaning towards a B pop again. They are sending Crazy to lurk. Oh, nope. They're changing it up. They're starting out in a bit of a default. They're going to want these CTs to waste their utility. See if they get aggressive and throw. It's a good call. It might be an easy round for the CTs, but that doesn't mean you can't make it not expensive for them. A is almost vacated, just the 1 player on stairs. Somebody definitely called. They're saving. Watch for that beat pop. Can they run down this 1 player? Great job by Eroy trying to stay alive. They're not quite able to do it though. Oh, the T's would love to get their hands on that AK. But you gotta stay in your position when you have it. Ooh, great try. Still, incredible round by the T's there, getting that plant down. They picked the right site to go to. They just weren't quite able to get those few picks at the very end.
Counter-terrorists win.
Delry has had a couple nice op shots here. I kind of want to see where he's going to take this to. Looks like we're going to get a little underpass and mid presence, I believe. They're worried about that top mid push. They're going through underpass silent. They did get some contact towards B. So Libel's calling that out. That pulls back the cat player. Gets more nades. It's a little spamming. Trying to, hey, we're over here. Come on over. Come on over. Mollied out a window. Nice nade to go down underneath. Does a little bit of damage to the tees, but not too much. Oh, beautiful shot. I wasn't quite able to switch that in time. I was trying. I saw it coming, but wasn't able to get there. It's tough doing the yapping and the clicking all of this stuff. Delry still has the op going up to window. Oh. Leroy dancing around the triple box. Oh, Delry says, hello, Super Rock. Where were you going, sir? But, meanwhile, Leighton got the kill on the B anchor, and they are out towards B. Delry is heard. Oh! That is the crosshair you want there. Or the... I gotta go to bed. It's 2 in the morning here. Leighton posted up on Eroy as Eroy's retaking. Eroy with the quick peek. Not able to hit that. Leighton is. Eroy's coming out. Thinks he might be door putting on bench. Oh, he gets cut off by Dalen. That's leaving us with just Slug trying to take back into the site in a 1v3. Not able to do it. Maybe we'll exact Mirage and get some beautiful cinematics for you here as well. Crazy not able to get that pick through the Molotov. No reason it's thrown other than to deny rushes. Emo is out mid. He gets the one. He knows peeking from the right side. Emo able to get the double kill off of there. We also got Slug dominating underpass still. And leaving Super Rock and Crazy in a 2v5. Are they just going to save? Most likely at this point, I would assume. It's a good thing they're being quiet because Emo is top mid. This is going to be a real tough spot for them to clear if they want to go through here. Oh, bombs down. Great job by Super Rock. Not getting caught off guard by that. He has bomb now. Which does make this a possibility. You got to assume that they're 2 and 2 on the sites. Although it will be tough to get past the Yopper, who is Cat. And a beautiful off angle by Libel. These guys will not be surprised. The smoke's not going to block the Yopper. Oh, they know exactly where he is now. As long as Super Rock's able to get that kill, but he wasn't quite able to do it. Libel and Delry stayed true to the roots, and they were able to anchor that site. I don't think he got that op in apps. No, he wasn't quite able to pick it up, but that's alright. He's still happy coming into this next round with an AK. He's going with the full save. Definitely going to be that late pop. Where did Delry go? Oh, he jumped out. Oh, Emo came to Cat. Don't get that early notice. It's gonna be bad timings. You got one player get right with Emo. He's gonna try to fall back. He's not able to get away. Delary is posted up on this backside. Anybody trying to go to bench will not be able to. Oh, with the flash and the peak. He's able to shut him down. They know where E-Roy's at now, 100%. He's getting flanked too by Super Rock. He knows it though, he expects it. But do they expect Slug sitting in apps? It looks like Degathur does. And Dalen does as well. They're fully aware of his position. And they are able to put this game onto match point. Great round by the whole team there. Leighton is popping off 22 and 11 right now. Eroy with the 16 flashes. Good old A-side players. Degathur and Leighton also hot, crazy high flash. And everybody. We do have a late mid push coming from Slug. Oh, not going underpass, locking down top mid instead. Oh, caught off guard by Dalen though. A spam through the smoke from Degathur towards stairs. Amazing. And Emo gets... I didn't even realize Emo was coming up late mid there. But I guess the T's were expecting it. Libel's liable to just be forgetting about the B side now, knowing he has to go to help his team. Eroy is able to take that one. I think he knows one is chair. Does he expect the latent top mid though? He should now. With that utility coming in, he knows for sure. But Eroy might get walked on here if he's not careful. Eroy, oh, what a huge round. Now that they know where the two players are. One was top mid a minute ago and the other one's chair. Looks like the T's are just waiting on a little bit of over-aggression. Eroy heard all he needed to hear there. Hear them drop off like that, you know they're most likely going to be coming towards the A side. Although they do have the one... Oh, and the window jump, and another drop. What a perfect reposition by Eroy. Able to get the one, not able to get the other. But that gives Libel all he needs.
Bomb has been planted.
He comes off of the angle. What a shot by Libel. Leighton wasn't quite able to connect with the up shot. And ladies and gentlemen, it's not quite over yet. We are still on match point for the T's. But if they're not able to secure this next round, it's overtime.
Counter-terrorists win.
5 gifted and I'll turn the game off and go to bed. Looks like Delary starting towards B again with that op. Crazy is not opping this round. Looks like he wants to clear out underpass, but Emo wants to stop him from doing that. Who's going to win this battle? Oh, Crazy making the timing of his own and doing it exactly how he needs to. Delary fell back off of that, and now he's going to smoke off Cat with the noob smoke. Not calling it a noob thing, but that's the noob smoke. Huge. These guys are expecting that he went into ladder zone. Oh. They heard the break at window. Crazy definitely realized that. He's gonna molly him out. Is somebody able to hold that? I think he is. Yes, Leighton was able to hold that push out. All we have now is Eroy and window. Oh, beautiful shot on him. They know one's up Cat. That's gonna send our good friend Libel back towards B. But they crunch on Eroy and window, leaving Libel in a 1v3. fully up to liable to stop this from going to overtime, or stop them from winning and sending it to overtime himself right now. He knows Murder Hole is named that for a reason, so he's going to loop around T-spawn. They know it too. He knows they know it, but he knows he just can't sit back. He's got to push for this. And, ooh, it's not planted for him. Oh, he does not stick it. He hears now. Oh, not quite able to get it done. Super Rock taking down Libel. And that, my friends, is the Bravo Cats winning 13 on 2-11 on a very close Mirage game. And that is going to be the end of the stream for tonight. I'm sorry, I can't go on forever. I tried my best doing the casting and observing. Huge shout out to Kat and Proto for helping on the first couple of maps we had today. And I hope you guys enjoyed the streams. Best of luck in your Combine games. I'm sure we all can't wait for the draft to start so we can start playing on our teams. If you're not signed up for CSC, definitely hit up the Discord. You can go to, I believe it's playcsc.com now is the new website. Let me double check that. Yeah, playcsc.com. If you go there, you can find the Discord. You can sign up and you can play in these games too. With that said, I'm Squig. You guys have a great night. Much love. Mwah.